Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Gavel, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I realized after I did the entire recording, I somehow skipped doing the level 65 that I said I was going to do for the Dark Knight, so I'm going to go do that now. And I think I realized what the issue was. The class quests I did before that were for the Gunbreaker, and I only did 2 class quests for it, and I thought, oh, I only need to do 2 class quests for this too. But I realized, oh yeah, it's because I did the level 60 for the Gunbreaker beforehand, but not for this one. So that's why I did only 2 instead of 3. So let's actually fix that today by talking to Sidurgu for the Orphans and the Broken Blade. Sidurgu is about to make a suggestion he will immediately regret. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Dexter, I imagine you'd like to get back to it, and so would I. Unfortunately, Mist remains inconsolable. His failure with Lodi, such as it was, weighs on his mind. He's afraid of repeating the same mistake with others. I get that. And so, for lack of a better idea, I'm thinking it's time to pay another visit to those furry little shites in the churning mists. The Moogles again? Uh-oh. What? But why? I can't imagine Mist helping a Moogle. My master used to take me to places like Mogholm when the city became too much. The fresh air, the quiet, the isolation. And yes, I've not forgotten how the Moogles helped Riel and me when we were moody and brooding. Why did I think bloody was part of that? Although I would argue that we reconciled in spite of their intervention, not because of it. Of course. Even Riel's like, yeah, I can see that. I don't think so. Whatever you say, Sid, whatever you say. Okay, so, don't worry. I haven't given up yet. How could I? You wouldn't. Ooh. Okay. Time to go see if we can help Moogle somehow? Also, yeah, I forgot to mention, hi, Popcorn's here for a bit. I was just using him for other stuff earlier. He's just gonna be hanging around for a little longer. Alright, so rendezvous with Sidurgu at Mogholm. Let's go! Whoop, nope, there we go, Mogholm. And you're just outside? Yes, you are. Ha ha ha. Oh, Mist isn't here yet, though. Are you? I don't see you around here.
Oh, you know, Moggy? Trouble follows me wherever I go, Kupo.
Of course. You know, trouble follows every chocobo. Oh, I saw a chocobo here, that's what I thought. Every Moogle. It's good to see you again, Moggy. I hope you and your friends haven't been getting into too much trouble. Not intentionally or otherwise, yes. Right then. Water under the bridge. No need for palms to be torn from heads and shoved down throats. Yet. Something tells me you really want to for some reason, even though most they've done to you is annoy you. Our Mist is taking in the sights, I believe. Why don't you join him? Ah, taking some time off for himself. He's off on that. He's off towards the area exit, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know why they're so afraid of me. It's not as though I threatened to kill every last one of them and burn their village to cinders. Not recently, at least. Implying you've done so before? That might explain why. Okay, same thing as before? Alright, let's go see Mist.
Whee!
All the way down here? Ah. Yeah, that's you. For some reason I thought that was going to be another player character. Hey, Mist, so... Contemplating something, I assume? The wind in your hair, the sun on your face. Here you can immerse yourself in the beauty and the calm, and forget the horrors. Almost. I was gonna say, I'm just realizing we were technically not above the clouds, but we're above some clouds. I thought, wait, wouldn't there be a lot more wind up here than usual? How far we have come, you and I. The others, they hesitate, but you understand the obligation, the duty, the need for atonement. Yeah, you're clearly trying to atone for something, we just don't know what that is yet. Oh yeah, for what do you need to atone? Good question. I was actually just asking that. We have lost so much. So many friends and loved ones. So many moments. We thought we could keep and preserve them, but we're left with anguish in the end. Time strips us of even this bitter reminder if we let it, but I cannot. This pain, this sadness, it's mine to bear, mine alone. This I understand now. Their grief will be mine, and in return I will give them peace. But who and when and where? That is the question. Even we have our limits. He wants to take on other people's grief. Who did I lose? Everyone. And no one. We've always been apart, have we not? Philosophical much. Perhaps one day you'll understand, and then you too, and you will share my loathing and contempt. I've faced my darkness already. I think you need to face yours. Oh, forgive me. I've been away from the others too long. Sid will be worried. We must return to them at once. Okay. Very interesting. I'm realizing after the fact that, yeah, I probably should have done this earlier. It would have made it much faster. Hey, guys. No, I want to talk to Mist first. Mist. There we go. Sheesh. Is Sid upset? I'm not sure, but I think I heard him grinding his teeth. Oh, he just gets like that around Moogles, apparently. Did you and Mist have time to talk? We did. We can talk about that later. Anything else from you, Moggy?
Kupo? Is this another one of your friends?
Debatable. There you are. I trust Mist has had ample time to reflect upon his mistake. I have. I'm ready to resume my search for those I might help with my power. Difficult though it may be, I do not intend to give up. Glad to hear it. In that case, there's no need to remain here any longer. I say we leave this accursed place and never return. Ah, don't be silly, Sid. I say we show Mist more of the churning mists. We did come all this way, you know. Come on, there's a place I'd like to show you. Sightseeing time! Heck yeah! No! Now wait just a goddamn minute. You can't go running off on your own like that. You'll get eaten by a three-headed goobo. Riel! Bugger me with a bleeding... Come on, they can't have gone far. Watch out for belligerent Dravanians and mischievous Moogles. Oh yeah, we're keeping an eye on you, Moggy. No, Popcorn has been here this whole time. Have you not seen them? Alright, we're heading off to the north somewhere. Ah! Riser jump scare! How far north? Oh, actually right near the landlord colony. Okay, it's gonna take a while for me to get there, but it's fine. Also, wait a minute. Why did he say something about three-headed goobos? There aren't any goobos that live up here. Is he not aware of what creatures live up here? He really does not want to travel up here to meet the Moogles if he doesn't even know that. Because I'm pretty darn sure there are no goobos up here. It's mostly... Yeah, it's just mostly dragons. Huh. And the odd ravenous plant, I guess, as well. Oh, as well as dinosaurs. Can't forget the dinosaurs. Ah, there we are. Oh. Oh, wait, it's the Guardians. What happened here?
Not the palm.
Sid, did you do this? Don't give me that look. If the little bastards didn't want their heads caved in, they shouldn't have tried to sneak up on me. Besides, they're still alive. You ought to give me credit for holding back. Sure. Anyway, I lost sight of the children. I'm not sure which way they went. I'll head north and circle back towards Asa. You head straightaways here. Okay. Something else tells me I'm gonna be the one to find them. They must have headed... Oh wow, they're on the other side of Asa. Okay. Let's go, Gildy. Not interested in another fate today, thank you. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't need to do any more fates around here anyway. Do I? I mean, I think the only ones I can think of are, like, the ones involving high-ranked monsters that take, like, 30 minutes to take down. I don't think anyone's doing any of those, so I don't think I'll be able to do those anytime soon either. Alright. Oh. Why is there an instance here? Guys, what's happening? Riel tells me she has rather fond memories of this place. So why did the fond memories gonna bring some fights ahead?
Okay, Orphans of the Broken Blade, duty calls. Let's go. Sorry, Popcorn, you can't get involved in this one. You should have seen the look on Sid's face when the Moogle started singing and dancing. He was utterly speechless. Why were the Moogles singing and dancing again? It was stupid, really, but I guess you could say that Sid had become obsessed with trying to live up to his master's example, and for all the wrong reasons. He lost his family when he was younger than me. Sir Ompane took care of him and Frey, but then they died too, so it's just the two of us now. Wow, haven't heard the name Frey in a long time. He was angry and short-sighted, but now, well, he's still both those things, but not as much as before. So there's progress, I suppose. Sid's master was very dear to him, wasn't he? Uh-oh, don't put thoughts in his head.
Thank the gods. You shouldn't have run off like that.
Do you wish to see him again? Your master?
Huh? Where's this coming from? What's Riel been telling you? I mean, there's much I wish I could have asked him before he passed, but... Wait, no. Don't you dare, you little shite!
Well, here we go.
Oh, Sid, charming as ever, I see.
Oh, wait, never mind. Why did I think this was going to be Frey?
Master! And this must be Frey's successor. A worthy one, I have no doubt. My name is Ompane, and it is an honor and a pleasure to meet you, Dexter. You know me? You did well to come so far on your own before meeting Sid. And together you've both grown so much, in mind and body and soul, as Dark Knights and as true heroes.
Huh.
There was a time when I was hailed as a hero too, for deeds meritorious in the defense of Ishgard and the name of the Fury. A brave and true Temple Knight I was, slayer of countless Dravanians, a commander beloved of and respected by his men. They would follow me into the seventh hell.
Hold on, you're also a Temple Knight? Wait, is he only bringing back Temple Knights to talk to? Nah, wait, has it been... Whoa, I think it has. Shoot.
And indeed, that is where I led them, time and time again.
They would fail, and I would earn the accolades. They would fall, and I would earn the accolades. And then they would give me more green boys with the dreams of glory.
Green boys with red blood, spilled on white snow. Again, and again, and again. And then one day, I couldn't remember the first one's face. I've forgotten the face of the first boy who gave his life for me. That was the day I left the Temple Knights. I know the tale by heart, but not the tale of what came after. Why a goodly man with titles and wealth, a man who would have lived his days in quiet comfort, why that man chose instead to walk the path, and to once more accept 2 children into his care.
2 children? Oh. Sid and Frey?
Yeah. Aye. You asked me that very question long ago, and I told you that one day you would understand, when you were older and wiser and stronger.
Shall we put you to the proof, Sid, and see if today is that day?
Ooh, there's the instance. You always were fond of your tests. Now, don't be cross. You've only yourself to blame. These are your memories, remember? Ah, but of course you do. The point is, deep down, you wanted this. And while there is no substitute for the genuine article, you could do a lot worse. So do me this honor, all of you. One last dance with the dead. Show me the man you've become, Sidurgu of the Obsidian Heart.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, don't want him involved. Okay, here we go. Time to beat up a ghost. A ghost made from memories. Are we just fighting Shion at this point? Nope, not that. Whee! Here we go, guys! Hold nothing back, you three. Show me your all.
Okay.
You heard the man, Dexter, with me! Here, let me bring that down real quick. There we go. I can't even say what I'm doing here. I'm too not. Ah! We're supposed to be doing this. There we go. Don't need to worry too much about healing yet. Don't need to worry about using like Arvin Spit or anything. Uh-oh. Now I might. Is that the best you can do? Maybe this will help. Ooh, dark sprites. Hello. Hi. Oh, wow, these are real easy to take care of. Oh, want to target this, thank you. There we go. Now it's your turn, buddy. And spill some blood. Yeah. Whoa, nope, none of that, thank you. Guys, get out of the way. Ah, Riel, come on. He's right there. You know what? There we go. Still do damage. Still does it. Hey, whoa. You swore an oath, Sid, did you not? What will happen if you fail to uphold it? Uh-oh. Fail some arms. I can't break through. Oh, ah! Don't worry, I got you, Riel. There. You're safe now. Okay, let's get back into it. Let me spill more blood. Yeah. Hey, no. Get back. Oh. Death awaits those who walk this path alone, Sid. Uh-oh. Ow! You never one to hold back. You set that down to be able to hurt you more. You get bad that hook up and blood weapon because I can. I could use a little bit of healing. Don't worry, I can heal myself in 7 seconds. Nope, none of that. Sid, you walked right into that one, didn't you? Did you do that on purpose? Uh-oh. Hold up. Don't worry, Riel, I'm here. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, okay. You okay, Sid? You're a bit, worse for wear. Riel, are you healing him properly? I think you are. Oh, not this again. Uh-oh. Dark Missionary. Woo! He's right. That's one more I owe you. Well done, you two. You've exceeded all expectation. Consider this your reward. Uh-oh. Thrice damn son of a... that didn't need to be loose, did we? Sid, speak to me! Sid! Uh-oh. I'm still your opponent. Defend yourself! Unless you can do that. There we go. Nice. Whew. Okay. Tending to Sid. Did he use Living Dead there? No, if he did, he would still be standing. Well done, Dexter. Well done indeed. Frey would be proud to know that you carry on his legacy. And mine. And Sid, my boy, my beloved boy, you nearly had me. Oh, spare me your sympathy, you bloody shade. I lost, and that's the end of it. You kept Riel and Dexter out of harm's way, Sid. You did well. Learn to shut up and take the compliment. You asked me once why I chose to walk the path. Why I chose to look after you and Frey, even though deep down you already know. But since I lost, I owe you the answer from my lips. I was angry. Angry with the Temple Knights. Angry with myself. With this twisted world where good men die for nothing. I was seeking justice for my boys and forgiveness for my sins. And it got very dark all of a sudden. Is that just the clouds or is that supposed to happen? I saved lives and punished the wicked. And for a time that was enough. But nothing lasts forever, does it? And a man ought to have a legacy. I failed my boys as a Temple Knight. But you two were my second chance. I would teach you everything I knew, everything I learned from my mistakes, so you wouldn't have to make them. I would send you out into the world to do great things, and maybe, it would all balance out. Well, that's all I have to say about that. You know what comes next, don't you? Yeah, we gotta take the darkness back. Though I suppose I ought to give you a word of advice before I disappear in a puff of smoke. I'm your predecessor's master, after all. People like us will never know peace. Every moment brings us closer to death. Those of our enemies, our loved ones, and yes, our very own. The fear of death is what keeps most men alive. That dread, that desperation to escape the inevitable. It only lasts a while. It only lasts a little longer. If only for a little longer. God, I couldn't read that. But we're not like most men. We have seen what awaits us beyond the abyss. We've tasted that despair, bathed in that oblivion. We've wept rivers for our dead, and cursed the gods for their cruelty. That our sword and our strength, and that is our sword and strength. And that is why you may one day stand above us all. May the gods have mercy on your soul. Take care, Sid. Be nicer to the girl, and try to be less of a chocobazarse. Oh, for the love of... I mean, this is your own memories, right? So, your memories want you to be better. And there he goes. Well, before I consume my darkness again. Sid's in a bad way. I think Sir Pain may have overdone it a bit. A bit? He knocked Sidurgu out cold. For an illusion, that bastard hit awfully hard. Reclaim your ether so we can leave, and I may need to visit a healer. I was gonna say, real as a healer, but more magically. You're referring to an actual doctor. I get it. They weren't supposed to fight. Oh, wait. Do you not think your illusions, what you're bringing back, has the ability to be corporeal? Is that it? Ooh, very interesting if that's true. As the ether flows into your soul crystal once more from the depths of the fading abyss, you hear a whisper. And you're not going to tell me what that whisper is? Nothing new there. Oh, nothing new here. So, Good, good. Glad to see it all worked out in the end. As for you, Mist, I distinctly recall telling you not to do that. Forgive me. Had I known it would come to violence, Don't you dare start pouting. I'm annoyed, and sore all over, but it's nothing that won't heal with time. All I ask is that you promise not to do it again without warning and consent. Memories can be powerful and painful, in more ways than one. That said, he was right. I've only myself to blame. If I thought I could defeat him, I would have. But I didn't think I had a chance, and so I didn't. Ugh. His injuries are worse than I thought. We should hurry back to Mogholm. Yeah, good idea. For a moment, I was certain he would fly into a fury. Could it be that he's grateful for the experience after all? He might just be. Then it wasn't in vain. Tired and broken though he may be, he's nevertheless better for the pain. And in time, we too may be. There is still hope. Redemption is not beyond us. I'm pretty sure we'll be for a time, because I know this is going to be the end of just this one quest. I won't get back to it for a while. Also, high riser jump scare. Also, hold on. Why am I just doing this? I could just teleport back there, couldn't I? Back to Mogholm. Instead of spending all that time flying, I could teleport. Whee! Ah! Stupid rock. Hey, guys. Whoop. He will recover, yes? It's just gonna take time, like you said. He'll heal, but I'm afraid it's going to take a while. The Mughals can probably help, though Sid would have to let them, and good luck convincing him. You have anything to say about that?
On the bright side, you can't blame us for it this time.
true. It's his own undoing.
I'm afraid Riela's right. I'm gonna need some time to recover. I'm not fit to travel in my condition. Which means... Oh, God help me. I'm gonna have to stay with these furry little shites even longer. 2 more times, was it? 2 more times and we'll be finished with the boys' crusade? Not soon enough. Dexter, be a dear and punch a Moogle for me, would you?
Only if I'm a monk, which I'm not. Alright, that's what I wanted to complete. Anything new from you, Sid?
I wasn't joking, by the way, about the Moogle punching.
I'm not gonna punch a Moogle. They're a little too soft, fragile, and cute for that.
I hope Sid feels better soon, Kupo. On the bright side, he doesn't seem nearly as grim and dark as I remember. Except when he's talking about punching Moogles, that is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the one. That's right. You're the one to talk to about the information about the area. Right. Don't need to worry about that. Same thing as before. Okay, so that was what I wanted to complete for today. First of all, now I'm trying to think. If I want to spend the rest of my time with more quests, which ones should they be? Because I did the tanks last time. That took me 2 hours, and that was for 3 quests. So I think we're going to do another 3, but which one should it be? The healers or the ranged characters? Let's make it the healers. So I will become, which one should it be? Should it be in order again of how I unlock them? So the next one would be the white mage. So I'd have to head all the way back to Gridania. That would be over by, or at South Shroud, right? Yes, I was correct. Over by Camp Tranquil. I remember the name of the area, but not the name of the location that we teleport to. That's more sad than I thought it would be. Ah! It's a little weird for me to be driving around in this kind of environment, but oh well. Pardon me, everyone. Just driving a car over some rickety bridges. Don't mind me. Oh, and then I gotta jump this. I didn't realize I did that. That's awesome. Hey, guys, I'm back.
Why, I give my palm and tail to stand before the illustrious Ottawa Kant.
Oh, yeah, you guys talked about that before. That was the legendary one, right?
And yet now I stand before you, which, as I've heard from Bryo, is the next best thing, Kupo.
Oh, me? Damn, that's a lot of praise. Really?
Ryo may be more affable than her brother, but she's not one to spout words of idle flattery. This I speak from experience. Yes, you've proven yourself a worthy white mage indeed, Kupo.
Well, thank you very much. Let's see what Raya has to say. Ah, you have the quest Unease in East End. Oh, we're going to be heading back to Kugane, aren't we? Raya Osena seems unsurprised to see you. You're not surprised? I am. I thought you might come, Dexter of the White. You sensed it, yes? The agitation of the elementals? I suggest you present yourself to Brother Isumiyan at Stillglade Fane. He'll no doubt welcome your assistance in identifying the origin of this disturbance. Huh. So we're going to have the assistance of the Conjurers Guild, not from the White Mages? That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, back to Gridania then. I was genuinely expecting you would be the one to help out. But then again, I feel like it's been the case... Well, I was going to say in most cases, it's been the case where the person who had it last simply sends us back to original character from the previous Disciple quests in order to do that. So, I'm heading back to the Conjurers Guild. So I'm assuming this is going to be a trend going forward. We're gonna be talking to the original disciple givers rather than the actual job givers for the rest of these class quests that are not from Heaven's Ward, I should mention. Because that wasn't the case for Sidurgu, it's probably not going to be the case for the other 2 as well. I'm so sorry I forgot their names. I'll remember it eventually once I meet them, of course. Dexter, how fortuitous. Ah, Sister Raya Osena directed you to the guild? Glad I am that she did. As I'm sure you have felt yourself, the elementals are in an uproar, And whilst I would soon depart on my investigation, the forest's disquiet appears to stem from lands that cannot be approached in blind haste. I speak of East End, the very edge of the Twelveswood. Long has this border between Garabania and our nation been held by the forces of the Garlean Empire. I'm an idiot. I thought East End referred to, like, the eastern part of the world, not East End as in the name of an area to the east of Gridania. God damn it. The Alliance did directly take control of Baelsar's Wall, and thus commands the fortifications in East End, but the stability of the region is yet tenuous at best. It would be a far more certain venture were I to have you at my side. Are you willing to make the journey? No. Then we need not delay any longer. Let's make our preparations and begin our trek from Camp Nine Ivies. Gonna head directly to Nine Ivies? Why do you have another quest? Oh, okay, that's another one for a hard mode, I guess an extreme mode dungeon in this case? Is that how that goes? Does it go hard and then extreme? I think so. Makes sense. Okay, so we're heading off to Nine Ivies. I can just teleport there. What am I thinking? That's over by Bent Branch. No, not Bent Branch. Hawthorne Hut. That's what I'm thinking of. Bent Branch is to the south. Hawthorne Hut is to the east. Ah, you know what it is? I was looking at the names of the places, not the names of the areas. Central Shroud, East Shroud. Duh. Okay. Now we can head up to the correct space. Hey, second turn today, getting guilty. I wasn't expecting that. Then again, I don't expect any of my mounts to show up more than twice, but some of them have done that before. In a row, too, no less. Okay, so we need to talk to... Oh, the gatekeeper. No, not the gatekeeper, right? Oh, wait. Oh. You're right on the end. Wait. Yeah, you're right on the end, huh? Wait, are you? Oh, no, we have to be... Okay. I guess that's just a marker to show that he's actually at Camp Nine Ivies. So we have to actually head over there. Oh, I could have just teleported over there then, couldn't I? Your Castrum Orions, is that it? Am I right? Or am I completely wrong? I was completely wrong. Okay, let's head back. I didn't see him in the area, though. Did I just miss him somehow? Mount up again. What the heck? Oh, I did miss him. God dang it. I thought it was actually like closer to that. Okay, I am here now, Isumiyan. Hi. Thank you again for coming, Dexter. I arrived some moments earlier and bent my ear to the forest's whispering, although here it may be better described as a keening. There's no doubt that we are nearer to the source. And I'm also certain that we're not alone. Someone followed us. Come out! You cannot hide your presence from me. Oh! She followed us? Sylphie. So why did you decide to follow us? I should have known you would sense me. Your earlier failures to attend lessons gave me ample practice at finding those who did not wish to be found. Now, am I to assume that you too have been brought here by the plight of the elementals? Yes, Guildmaster. I must call him Grandmaster. I'm sorry for leaving without permission, but I just had to know what was causing all this commotion. You will return to Stillglade Fane and leave this investigation to Dexter and me. Such is the danger inherent in this task that even I felt compelled to request assistance. Please, Guildmaster, let me help. Never have I heard the voices of the elementals so clearly before. They want me to tell me something, I just know it. And it is that very something that I, as Guildmaster, am charged to discover. You, as an acolyte, are neglecting your duties back at the guild. But how can I ignore their pleas? I feel their unease like Like chains tightening around my chest. Isn't it my duty as a conjurer to protect the forest? Their unease? You truly sense this emotion from the river of their susurrations? And you truly wish to return the forest to tranquility? I swear, by the matron herself, I only want to put into practice the lessons you've taught me. Well, he seems okay with it then. A noble purpose. But if I were to permit this, you must promise to weigh the consequences of your actions before you commit them. I would not see a repeat of previous incidents. Then, can I come? I promise I'll be careful, and I'll be sure to ask for Dexter's help the moment I need it. Okay. See that you do. Now, it is past time we braved the borderlands of Garabanya. We can travel as far as Ameriseg's Spire. Then a serpent officer will guide us through the ruins to the castrum from there. Oh, we're heading to a castrum for this? Oh, right, yeah, because they would feel unrest by the presence of Garleans, wouldn't they? Or at least, not the Garleans themselves, but what the Garleans like to do. Okay, now we can go to Castromorians. That is over by... Trying to remember how to get there from here. How does one get... Ah, right. Castromorians. I almost forgot the name of the region we're going to. Le Franges. Okay, I'm here and... Oh, back this way. Of course. You have your own quest too. What's this one? Oh, there's a bunch of those here. It's a level... Ah! It keeps wanting to snap to my character. No, it keeps wanting to snap to this. That's what it is. There's a bunch of other things here. I can't... Okay. Ooh. That's an odd level. I'll have to look into that one later. Whatever you have. Some other time. It's getting worse. This isn't unease anymore. This is fear. Ooh, the elementals are afraid. Interesting. The closer we are to East End, the more certain I am we're moving in the right direction. The precise location of the disturbance yet eludes me, however. Even from the elementals themselves, I sense only confusion. I fear there's not for it but to conduct a more conventional search. Good idea. I will head southeast. Sylphie, see what might be found directly south. Southwest is yours, Dexter. Heck yeah! Time to go scouting! As a non-scout. Fun. I don't have the ability to fly yet, so it's just an increased speed for this. And I need to head southwest. Oh, wow. Not even that far. For some reason, I thought it would be further. They said something about going towards the... Oh, wait. Yeah, we were at Castromorians. Duh. Okay, so... No, I'm not interested. Please disappear. Okay, so it's something around here. Let's see if I can avoid this. Aha! There is a destination here! Alright, so what do the elementals have to say about this area? Hello? Any elementals out there? Any in danger, at least? Oh! Ah! What are you doing? Come here this instant. Hi. Who is you people? And why were you afraid of me? Dexter, what befalls? I felt a surge of panic coming from this direction. Yeah, someone was terrified of a little person. Whatever it was, I feel nothing now. Did you see anything? A child? Out here? By your description, the mother may be a hunter, but I'm curious as to her choice of hunting ground. Could it be their fear which was has the elementals so upset? In any case, it seems the answer to that has run off into the brush. Let us return to Castromorians for the present and learn more of East End's inhabitants. Okay, taking a wild guess here. Was the child the elemental somehow? I don't understand how I came to that conclusion, and I don't think it makes any sense at all, but that's just the immediate thought that I had. I don't think... I don't know. That probably isn't even true at all. But then that still begs the question of why they were afraid the moment they saw either me or what they were perceiving as a dangerous elemental, even though we couldn't see it? Huh. Also, where... Oh, there you are. Oh, hello, officer. I'm with the unit occupying Castromorians. You caught me just as I was delivering our interim report. Okay, you were delivering our report? I didn't think anyone even lived in East End. Honestly, this is a pretty barren place, so that kind of makes sense. There are some places around here, though. This gentleman is an officer stationed at the castrum. Maybe he will know more of the mother and child you spotted. Maybe? Do you? And you believe these folk were living in the forest? I was under the impression that the East End settlement was empty. We suspect a connection to whatever's disturbing the harmony of the Twelves Wood. Might you spare us some few soldiers to investigate the possibility? Ordinarily, I would be overjoyed to aid you in your investigation, but I fear our duties on the border demand our full attention. My most sincere apologies, Master Pajal. That's unfortunate. I get it. It's just unfortunate. We couldn't get more help. How inconvenient. This matter is far from resolved. Yet, I've already been overlong in returning to Stillglade Fane. Let me handle it, Guildmaster. You sure about that? You would have me entrust this task to an acolyte. You have matured much in the art, it is true, but I can hardly... The elementals are suffering. Someone has to help them. And I'm sure Dexter could lend a hand, if I needed it. I get the feeling I'm going to be the one doing the heavy lifting here. What say you, Dexter? I'd only intended to involve you in this initial foray, but might I ask that you see the matter through to its conclusion? Maybe. My thanks. I foresee hardships ahead, but also an opportunity for new discoveries. Pray look in on Sylphie's progress even as you continue your own studies. As for you, Sylvie, I expect you to make regular reports on your findings. May the matron watch over you both. Thank you, sir. Ah, right, that was just the end of the quest. And now, once this is done... Oh, no, yeah, the next White Mage quest will be available from Sylphie upon reaching level 63. The requirements for undertaking... Yeah. Alright, next one. What did you find so far? An aura for trouble. Sylphie seems eager to speak with you. Oh, okay, now I understand what the picture was for. It was supposed to be Sylphie and that other girl we just saw. Oh, hello, Dexter. It's nice of you to worry, but I've been perfectly safe. I asked the soldiers at the wall if I could accompany them on their patrols instead of wandering about on my own. Ah, smart. More than a few times I thought I sensed something. The briefest of flickers, but the scouts had their mission and I couldn't risk getting separated from them to confirm my suspicions. Wow, did all that in the past, 5 seconds? Dang. I need to check one area in particular, some distance away from the patrol route. You think you could come with me? Here, I'll mark the spot on your map. We can meet there when you're ready. I'm actually ready now. We can go right now. Heck yeah, let's go. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're heading to... Where the heck? Oh, right. We're heading... Okay, a little further south than earlier. For some reason, I thought the marker was going to show us, going really far south. I don't know why I thought that. Pardon me, aminos of the forest. I must get past you. And please do not harm me in the process. Good so far. Avoid you too. Don't. God dang it. I was trying to go around you. Decided to turn around immediately. How dare you? Well, that at least gives me a black lily. For use for later, whatever I'm gonna do. I honestly don't know. Okay, so we're gonna be getting close to the initial area that we stopped at from our initial investigations before, of course, the Garleans attacked. Hey, Sylphie, so what you... Oh, does that mean that... I wonder, does that mean the people we saw earlier live here? This is the place. Oh! My initial thought was potentially true. This child is the elemental? Do you feel that? The source must be nearby. Ah! Ah! And you're sure it's the same child? Looks like it. I don't know what's going on here, but her aura was blinding. Come on, we have to follow her. Gotta track down the source of this disturbance, and it seems like the child is the cause of it. Don't know why. Okay, so, a little further south than earlier. Go ahead. I'll use the river. Yeah. Yeah, the river would be the quickest route. Oh. Not quite the river. It's a little path from the river. Huh. Why do I feel so slow? Hold on. I can't tell if this is actually going faster than just using a mount. It almost feels like it's the same speed. Hello? What the heck? Oh. They're giant... They're giant dragonflies? Nope, not interested today. Sorry. Oh, what the heck is that up there? Ow! Really? Come on. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that giant thing there is not related to what we're doing, is it? I don't think so. I think we need to... Nope, we have to head further south because there's an area for fighting here. The strange child is in danger. We must help them in some way. Oh, ether-starved shucks? Weird. Here, let me do this for a bit. A little bit holy in here. Just stun you into oblivion. How about I heal myself with this and then get right back into it? And you know what? I'll just do stones from now on. There. Done. You okay, kid? Here, let me provide you aid. What am I providing aid to? The ground? Stay away from me. Mama, where are you? You poor thing. You must have been terrified. But don't worry. We'll get you back to your mother. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Mama says they'll take me away and lock me in a cage. Lock you away? Is that what she says? Well, I'm Sylphie, and this is Dexter. Now you know our names. Why don't you tell us yours? Then we wouldn't be strangers anymore, right? Ah, they seem to have calmed her down. My name is Gaddy. You don't feel icky like the bad things. Well, I hope that means we can be friends. Come on, Gaddy, let's go and find your mother. Do you know the way home? I don't have any friends. We live in the forest, just Mama and me. Were you hurt when those creatures attacked? Here, let me see. Ah, I'll mend that in no time. Watch, a conjurer like me can heal all sorts of wounds. A conjurer? No, don't touch me! Uh-oh. There's that surge again. And this time it's far more powerful. Gaddy, we have to leave. And she's gone. Dang it! What? She's gone! Did you see where she went? No. I happened to be looking away at the same time you were. No? But we barely took our eyes off of her. How did she manage to vanish so quickly? Ooh, options. She was taken by the void scent? I don't think so. She learned the trick from a Moogle or unknown? Ooh, so we don't know. I don't think there are any... Well, there are Moogles in the Shroud, so it's not out of the question that they'd venture out here, but that doesn't make any sense. And we haven't seen anything about Void Scent yet, so I'm just gonna stay quiet. No idea either, huh? She winked out of sight just like she was a Moogle. Was that the correct answer? That surge of power I felt was gone as well. I don't think it's a coincidence that it faded as soon as Gaddy left. Whenever she panics, I feel her aura just kind of expand. And I think the Void sense it too. I'd wager 3 afternoons of listening to Hira Nolanel's lectures that the presence of those fiends is what's upsetting the elementals. Right then, it's time we return to Gridania and report our findings to the Guildmaster. Huh. So, mentioning both Void Scent and Moogles, so would either of the other ones been a correct answer too? Huh. Oh wow, I had to head all the way back to Stillgate Fane for the next quest. Now, the question is the quest going to have us come back out here? I mean, before the end of the quest. We'll find out. Time to head back to Conjurer's Guild. Must go faster, must go faster, must go faster! Speed is key! Well, not always. Pardon me. Pardon me. Hi. I did my best to explain to the Guildmaster what happened in East End. Well, let's see if he actually can help with us. I've heard Sylphie's report, and you are both to be commended for pursuing this investigation in so dangerous an area. Judging by your description of Gaddy's unusual potent aura, I'm inclined to agree with the theory that it is her energies which are attracting the Void Scent. If, as you suspect, the child lives alone with her mother, then it's unlikely she has been trained to control her power. Fear, panic, anger, any strong emotion might cause her ether to flare dramatically. To the ravenous creatures of the void, the scent of such outbursts would be as the sweetest of nectar. Okay, so there is Void Scent then. So if Gaddy were to learn control, then the problem would be solved, wouldn't it? We've assumed much, but know little. Without understanding the exact nature of the girl's gifts, I hesitate to propose a solution. She said she lived in the forest. I'll head out with the Serpent Patrols again and see if I can't find her house. A fine idea. Dexter, pray continue lending Sylphie any support she might require. Of course, sir. Come on, let's head back to Castromorians and we can talk about what to do next. Okay, so we are going to go back all the way back there. Fun. Fun! All the way back over to Orions. The Orions of the Castrum variety. Okay, same spot as before. No, not this. Yes, same spot as before. The Guildmaster is right. We need to learn more about Gaddy herself. I mean, how can a little girl like her have the kind of power that attracts Void Scent? Well, first things first, I'll need to find where she lives. And then hopefully she and her mother will be willing to talk to us. Maybe. Do you think we'll be facing more fiends before this is all over? I should probably be practicing my spells. And I do too, except I don't actually because I go directly to the next one, which is a beacon for bad things. Sylphie is eager to resume the search for Gaddy. Hello, Dexter. I thought you might be along soon. As for Gaddy, I've spotted her more than a few times, but she flees the moment she sees me. One thing I've learned, though, is that wherever the whispers lead, that's where Gaddy is to be found. And once the forest spirits are particularly agitated today, we should have no trouble tracking her down. Come with me to the place we lost her the first time. We can start our search from there. The exact same spot, so we're going to be inching ever further south. Got it. And then from here, continue directly directly south, actually. More south than southwest than I thought. Just avoid all the monstrosities on the way, like you. God damn it. Every time, too. It's always these things. I guess it's just the monsters here in general, because for some reason they want to fight me regardless. Wait, did they want to fight me when I was coming? Oh, I was coming through here initially as one of the gatherers. That's right. So they wouldn't have wanted to fight me. So does that mean my warrior at level 70 would have to fight them as well? I don't remember how the mechanics work. Is it like 10 levels or lower that they won't fight you? I do not remember. We'll have to find out once we get to this. Once we eventually get to that point. Which won't be for some time. Ah, there's the destination. And here's Sylphie already. Oh, come on. Really? Well, I'm going to have to do this. Let's go. Take you down real quick. Take some rocks to the face. I wonder at what point I'm going to learn the Lotus thingy that can actually cause damage instead of just healing. Unless they're only for healing. That's going to suck if that's the case. There we go. Okay. All the threats in the area are gone, so is everything okay now? Please, I have to concentrate on the whispers. It's a little difficult to hear them when someone is gabbing my ear. Why don't you take a look around? Sorry. I'll take a look around. Survey the area, see what other dragonflies might try to attack us, like that one, or some moss. Probably not. It's terribly faint, but I sense a thread of unease leading away from here. Come on, it's this way. Further south? Further south. Well, not as far south as we went last time, though. Pretty close, though. Okay, so it's somewhere around this giant tree. Is it on the other side of the giant tree? It's not on the other side of this giant tree. Oh! How the heck did I miss that? Wow. Okay, so... Huh. How on earth did I miss you guys? We're getting close now. I can feel... can you feel it? Quiet your mind and reach out with your senses. Okay, time to reach out. Don't you dare, Skinner. I see you there. I see you contemplating with your brainless head. Good. You're thinking properly then. When you're around, I find I can hear the voices of the elementals more clearly. I suppose it's easier to be tranquil when you have a veteran like veteran white mage at your side. Let's move on, shall we? Sure. Okay. Oh wow, we actually are heading further south. Area I haven't been to. Yay. Not interested in Sabira's. Hey, these don't actually want to fight me this time because it's part of a fate this time. Oh, you might though. So let's avoid you as best I can. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't realize a place like this would be here. This is cool. I mean, it's a little unsettling because everything here is dead and it's extremely foggy, but still very cool. Ah! Not interested, Goosefish. Are you gonna fight me too? No? Good. Well, let's just avoid you guys for now. I'm just realizing something. I'm getting vibes of Sartorial Marsh from this area. It's too bad it's not nighttime and you might be able to actually see if these places, if everything here glows. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I guess that's only exclusive to Xenoblade Chronicles. I rarely venture this far south. The air always feels so heavy. Well, it probably feels heavy because it's very foggy here, or humid. Yeah, what made me think of the Sartorial Marsh specifically was all the marshing dead trees, but specifically was the bridges here because they have a lot of bridges in that area of the game too. I'm surprised I remember that specifically. How long has it been since I last played that game? Geesh. The Serpent Scouts don't often venture to this area. I suppose there aren't a lot of Imperial troops wandering around in the muck. Whoa, she's watching us. Did you see her? I think that might be Gary's mother. Come on, let's go.
The mystery of who this person is. Let's go figure it out.
Where are we? Oh, wait. Oh, an extremely oh, a Fletcher's cabin. This must be where they live. The Fletcher's cabin. Come on, Ufiti, let's go see. Oh. Oh, yeah, look at that. How did I... Jeez, I keep... Oh, hello, instance. Huh. Okay, so what are we going to be fighting here? Or, I guess in this case, who? I think that answered my question. Get away from us, Conjurer, or I swear this arrow will find a new home in your meddling heart. Okay, I'll stay away from then. Sophie, any idea what to do here? I guess we're gonna fight her. Careful, Dexter. She seems awfully angry for some reason. I know why you're here, and you'll not have her. Now, unless you want to sprout feathers, it's time for you to leave. Oh, sprout feathers isn't like the fletching. Got it. Fletching from her arrows. You're Getty's mother, aren't you? We're not here to take her away. We're here to help her. She doesn't think that. I'll not fall for your lies, Conjurer. Get away from us. Oh. Oh, she was sick. Not now. Oh no, we must help. Getty! Mama! No, Getty! They'll see you! I'm fine, it's just one of my turns. Your turns? That... Oh! You're also a Pajal? Getty, you're a Pajal? Mama, no! You can't! Uh-oh, it's expanding! Oh, this is the instance we're gonna have to fight some Void Scent. The aether, it's overwhelming! Overwhelming enough for some Void Scent! That's not a lot. And the Void Scent have come to feed. We can't let them hurt her. Don't worry, kid and person. We got this. So, that means the initial thing I had before for being an elemental is incorrect. It was a Pajal. Okay, oh, you have a name now, Sanch. The fiends are drawn to the girl's energies. Let's, not have them deal with you then. How about that? Come here. I'll take care of the mother. You protect Gaddy and strike down these Void Scent. I'm trying. Gaddy the hornless? Are you hornless? Come here, you. How about I heal you? Not far. There we go. I was gonna say, what do you mean not far? Close enough. There we go. Got him. Oh, of course there's more. Oh, planar fissures? Uh-oh. Take care of those real quick. Gaddy Sora, it's like a floodgate is open. There are cracks opening right to the void. Don't worry, I'm trying to take care of them as quickly as I can. Let's get that going on that. There we go. Now I can at least get a little bit of damage at a time. Ah, darn it. Didn't do it in time. At least I can do this. Also, nope, not that. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use... That's not what I wanted either. I wanted to use this one. There. Healing and damage at the same time. That's what it was. There. Let's heal you again. Oh boy, let's take care of that one real quick. That's going to be a big one. I can tell. Oh, I'm not going to do enough damage to it, am I? Let's take care of the smaller ones then. How about that? Man. Don't like the look of the big wrist. Watch yourself. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh no. That didn't work in time. Ow. Don't worry, guys. We got this. Maybe. Okay, could you not, though? Come on, I want to target you, please. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the heal. Ow. You know what? I'm going to keep you away from her. Stun you for a bit. What? Oh, you killed me. Okay, I was wondering why I suddenly failed. How did you do that much damage to me? Try again. I already saw all of this. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. And then let's get this cutscene. Okay, so... Try again. Let's go for it. Some damage on you in the meantime. Oh! What are you guys doing? How dare you? Jerks. Don't worry, I got this. I got these guys. We just focus on healing her, which I will do as well. Let me, hold on. Regen. That's what I want to do. Okay, now focus on these real quick. Damage as well. Yes, good. Okay. And one more. Oh, so close to finishing that one. Darn it. I probably should have saved the size for the third fight. So that way we could have dealt more damage to the other things on the side. Okay, good. Let's focus on these. Get some damage on this while I'm doing that. Don't like the look of that rift. Watch yourself. I know. I know. Okay, and then focus on this one. Let's try to get it done in time. We're not gonna actually get it in time. I did. I got it in time. I wasn't expecting to. Nice. Hey, no, I want to target you, please. Thank you. Ow. Come on, we can do this. I just need to be able to heal when I need to. I'll heal right now. That's a good idea. So you don't kill me. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Don't worry, I can heal. Thank you. Oh, I have poison. Hold on. I have poison. I need to get rid of... How do I... Nope. Asuna. Woo! Oh, okay. Didn't realize there was the poison that was doing that much damage to me. Jeez, okay. I got this. There we go. Okay, got him. Anything left? Oh, what? Gaddy's energy seems spent. Okay, I think we're in the clear for now. Woo! Glad I realized that the poison was causing the damage. I didn't realize I had a poison effect on me. Gaddy's fine, just exhausted from expelling so much ether. She'll wake up after she's had a chance to rest. Speaking of which, you should be resting too. Your heart's in bad shape, isn't it? I managed to calm the attack, but the condition itself is beyond my art to heal. It grows worse by the day. I'm grateful for you all for all you've done today, Conjurer, but naught has changed. My daughter stays with me. Please, just leave us. Listen to me. We did not come to whisk away your child. If we wanted to, we would have taken her while you were laying senseless. We came here to learn what's upsetting the elementals and what could be done to ease their disquiet. It seems the answer lies in stopping the Void Scent from coming after Gaddy. Can you truly stop those monsters from hunting her? The worse my illness becomes, the more often they come sniffing about. Creatures of nightmare they are, with their greedy eyes and grasping claws. We'll help you in any way we can. I'm Sylphie, and this is Dexter. Please, tell us more about Gaddy and these monsters. No, you Gridanian charlatans are not to be trusted. You saved me this time, it's true, but if you don't go now, the whisper of my bow will be the last thing you ever hear. Wait, I'm begging you. We promise not to say a thing to the guild. We swear by the matron herself. Right, Dexter?
Oh, okay, I'm going along with it too.
Yeah. The conjurers I've met before are arrogant, condescending. You, on the other hand, seem far more sincere. I'll take your word for now. Well, that's one step in the right direction, I guess. My name is Sanch. It's been 12 years. It was 12 years ago that I fled Gridania with my infant child. She was born a Pajal, and you know what that means. She was chosen by fate, destined to convey the elemental's will to the people of Gridania. The conjurers would have snatched her from my arms and taught her to be a servant of the forest spirits. By Gridanian law, they were all within their rights to do so. But my husband was dead, and Gaddy was all I had left. I could not bear to let her go, and so I fled. I can hardly imagine how hard that must have been. Living out here in the wilds, raising a child by yourself? But while I can understand the choice you made, Gaddy's lack of control over her Pajal power is putting you both in danger. Ether bleeds from her in a torrent whenever she's upset or afraid, drawing in the void scent again and again. I hate to say this, but there may come a day when you won't be able to stop them. Is there naught that can be done? We just have to live in peace. Or we just want to live in peace.
Is there anything?
Here's an idea. I'll stay with you and teach Gaddy how to control her ether.
You'll teach her?
That way, I can continue your treatment and solve this problem with the void scent at the same time. All without telling the Conjurers Guild, of course. Okay, we're not going to report anything? So what am I going to tell the guild? Well, at least she's okay now. Hello again, Gaddy. I used my conjury to help your mother feel better. Would you like to learn some magic too?
Really?
They're okay with it. You know magic that can help Mama? Please, teach me. Thank you. This means so much to us. We can talk more inside the house. I'll walk them inside, then return to Castor Morians. I'll see you back there, Dexter.
Oh, we don't get to go inside. Dang.
Or do we?
Do we get to go inside?
Oh, wait, we actually do. You actually in here? Well, I can see that Gaddy and Sanch are, but not not, what did I say? I was going to say Rial, but not, When is Sylphie coming again? I guess she was just escorting them back inside and then immediately leaving? Huh. Thank you again for your aid. Gaddy talks endlessly about you both, but I suppose that's only natural. I haven't encouraged guests in the past. Is there something outside? There's something outside. What's out there? What's out there stomping? Oh, so one of those things. Okay, avoiding that. Time to head back. Ah, right. The third time in a row, Riser jump scare. Jeez. We're heading back to Castromorians. There we go. So, interesting how the quest isn't continuing from this house. Because I thought that Sylphie was going to be... Oh, wait, no, she probably has to keep reporting back here so the people here don't realize that she's... think that she's, like, something bad's happened to her. I'm sorry, I sort of took matters into my own hands there. I know it's a lot to ask, but can you please keep this a secret from the Guildmaster for the time being? We should consult him, or I promise. I don't know which one to answer here, because we should do the right thing, and, I mean... oh, no. I mean, which one is the right thing here? I promise? Thank you, Dexter. We don't want the guild to take Gaddy away from her mother. We've seen what happens when the girl gets upset. And besides, Sancha might not be long for this world. Pardon me. Gaddy should spend as much time with her as possible. I remember what it was like to lose a loved one. But please, don't think emotion swayed my better judgment. I've thought this through, and I understand it won't be easy. That's why I need your help. Which I'm gonna do at a later time. Gonna have to wait because I'm not level 68 yet. Because I was expecting that for all the tanks, because they're at least level 68 now, but not all of them. Okay, so that's it for now, for the white mage at least. I'm gonna have to wait for a long while before I can see the conclusion to whatever is happening here. But for now, I'm going to... Where do I need to head back for the next one? It would have to be for the Scholar. Do I need to return to Limsa Laminsa? Back to the Marauders Guild? Yes, I do! Ha ha ha! I was correct. So I need to teleport all the way back to Lenosha. Sorry, Limsa Laminsa. Back home, sweet home. But not for very long, because we need to head back to the Marauders Guild for a bit. And then we're going to be leaving somewhere, I'm pretty darn sure. Nostalgia. And that thing is still there? What is that thing for? I still don't know. I also found that there's still that question mark over in Ul'dah, and I don't know what that's for either. It won't let me interact with it at all. Oh, hey, Zolka. Sorry, Alka-Zolka. The Vanishing Act. Alka-Zolka is pleasantly surprised to see you. Are you? Dexter, that you would arrive at this very instant. It says those the gods themselves have sent you. Did they? Not a quarter bell ago, I received a missive from Surito Karuto. An emergency has arisen at the Wanderer's Palace. He's requested our immediate presence. Uh-oh. While the exact nature of this trouble remains unclear, we can scarce ignore his call. He awaits us at the usual place. Come, my friend, we haven't a moment to waste. Oh, so this is actually, I think, what, the first... Is this the first one where we're not going back to the original Arcanist Guild for this? Unless the one for the Summoner is going to have us go back there instead. Maybe that is the case. In any case, I need to head back to... Overlook? No. Bronze Lake. And then mount up to go be able to talk with a friend again. Hey, Petey. Hey, guys, what's up? We've done this a million times, and yet something about today has me feeling incredibly restless. Please, let's hurry and see what Surito Karuto has to say. Alright, buddy, so what happened this time?
Alka-Zolka, Dexter, thank you both for responding so swiftly to my summons. Forgive my brusqueness, but I believe it best if we cut straight to business. I presume that both of you remember the invisible void scent we defeated not too long ago?
Barely, but I do remember we had to fight one. We could scarce forget such a vile creature.
Well, you'll be pleased to hear that I have finished studying its remains, and believe a cure may be within my grasp.
Oh, so this was the thing you were so urgent about.
But mayhap cure is a slight exaggeration. What I speak of will only halt the spread of the sickness, not reverse all the effects it's had on our bodies.
Well, preventing the spread is at least a good step in the right direction. Surito Karuto, you are far too modest a man. Truly, what you speak of is incredible. A miracle, even.
Alas, it is not to be praised for this progress I've made, but... Alas, it is not to be praised for the progress I've made that I ask you here today. Okay, that was the statement I was trying to say. You see, Setoto, one of my comrades who's been assisting me in my experiments, has mysteriously vanished. I'm terribly worried. While the rancor has subsided from most of our hearts,
we still retain our Tonberry forms. Were we to wander too far from our home here, any number of organizations would be more than happy to have us hunted down. That is why I would ask that you, my two most trusted associates, locate and escort Satoto back to the Wanderer's Palace before it's too late. Of course we'll do it. We can hardly ignore the pleas of one of NIM's foremost scholars. Dexter, I have an idea of where we can start. Let's check with the Grand Companies to see if a bounty has been placed on Satoto's head. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Bounty? Let's hope it has not yet come to that. The Maelstrom Command is in Limsa Lamensa. There we should be able to ask the Hunt Build Master if any Tonberries have recently been registered. I hope that hasn't happened. I fear for our friend's safety. Please, Dexter, do whatever it takes and do whatever it takes. Do whatever... That's a strange way to write that. Dexter, do whatever it takes to find and escort Satoto back to the Wanderer's Palace before it's too late. I feel like there's meant to be a punctuation there or an additional word. Well. Okay, heading back home again. I can't return, so I have to teleport back. That's unfortunate. If I know that was going to happen. Okie dokie, back home once more, and we're going to be heading off to the Maelstrom Command. Oh, nope. There we go. After castle. So let's see what the Hunt Bill Master has to say. I hope there hasn't been anything. Bill Hunt Master, what's up? Good day to you, sir. How might I be of service to you today? Why did I say service? Don't know why I pronounced it that way. We're looking to slay a Tonberry. A Tonberry, huh? We currently have only one Tonberry marked for the hunt by the name of the Marberry. Marberry? If I recall correctly, he was marked for the hunt from even before Satoto disappeared. The possibility of there being a mix-up between the two is slim. Seems we must continue our search elsewhere. Well, we'll at least let slip that we're looking for a specific one now. Lieutenant Gravel! Alka! I wasn't aware the two of you knew each other. Rashot! Good to see you again. I think I may have forgotten to say so the other day, but I greatly appreciated your help with my training. You know I'm always happy to help. I don't suppose you come all this way to thank me, however. What brings the two of you here? We're searching for an escaped Tonberry and thought it might have been marked for the hunt. A Tonberry, you say? While I can't promise this is in any way related, a few days back a disturbance broke out in Vesper Bay. They discovered a stowaway hiding in one of the ferries. Indeed? Witnesses say that a small green blur leapt from between the crates and dashed out of sight as soon as the ship pulled into port. While of a similar size and build to a Lalafell or Kikirn, they claim to look far too alien to be either. That sounds a lot like a Tonberry. Thank you, Rashot. It sounds like you may have just given us our first lead. Dexter, after me. We make for Vesper Bay with all haste. Thanks for the help, Riki. Sorry, Rashot, Riki. That's your last name. Okay, so we're heading off to Vesper Bay. Which is... Oh. Why did I think they were... For some reason, I thought they said Vesper Bay. I was thinking either in Lower Lenosha or Western Lenosha. I wasn't thinking down here. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. It's all the way over Horizon, which is not easily... Well, I mean, over by, Vesper Bay, which is not easy to get to, except from the Horizon Crystal. 'Tis unfortunate. Okay, let's go. Who are we mounting up with today? Corgi! Let's go, little buddy. Oh, sorry, no, Shiba. What am I thinking? What made me think it was a corgi? Is it just because it's stout? Maybe. I hope that's not the case. Okay, so where am I going here? Ah, here we go. Talking to a sun-baked sailor about what they saw. What in the God's name was that thing? I ain't even seen anything like it. Well, Alka? Oh, good. For a moment I thought I'd lost you. Let's begin by questioning this man here. He appears to be one of the men from the ferry Rasha told us about. You're asking if I saw the stowaway? Aye, you bet I did. Now, it wasn't just any stowaway that boarded our ship. Nay, I suspect it was one of them fellas, a gob without his mask. Either that, or it's a rare beastie you can't find else around these parts. Not that it matter, mind you. Whatever it was, the brass blades are after it, and you best be sure they'll catch it. Uh-oh. Indeed, thank you for your help, sir. Brass blades are after it. This isn't good. If an organization that large has yet to find the stowaway, we have little chance of succeeding in such an endeavor ourselves. Rather than blindly rushing about, our time would be better spent gathering what information we can regarding this incident. I shall go and speak with my acquaintances in Ul'dah. In the meantime, I ask that you return to Surito Karuto and inform him of what we learned. Ah, man. Right, this is only the beginning quest. I forgot about that. So we have to go talk to Sarito now. Back over by Bronze Lake. You okay, dude? Guy standing next to Tadafu? Probably. Alright, mount up once more. And it's gonna be Blitzen that helps us this time. Yay! No fates today, sorry. Hey, buddy. So we have information. I'm also standing on air. Don't worry about that.
Dexter, I can only hope your swift return means you come bearing good news.
It's the opposite. Well, he's not. Well, you haven't found him yet. That's the thing.
Has crossed the sea and is likely now in Thanalan, you say? What could possibly have spurred our friend to do such a thing?
Hey, you're back. Surito Karuto, forgive my tardiness. I made a small detour to Ul'dah to speak with my associates. Unfortunately, they could tell me nothing aside from the fact that the brass blades are looking into who the stowaway might be. I've nevertheless asked what they keep an ear to the ground and report to me should they learn more.
Thank you, Alcazalca.
If, as you suspect, our friend has fled to the vast continent of Aldenard, there's little sense in us conducting any more searches. Judging by the brass blades' inability to find their quarry, we should have no need to worry about the hunt or any other institution capturing Setoto for now. Our best option is to wait until we know more. I'm inclined to agree. Should I come across any new information, I'll send word to you right away.
There's a good chance this search will turn into something of a long-term effort. Dexter, I suggest you rest while you still can.
Actually, don't need rest. I'm sufficiently leveled to go continue right now. So it's going to be from the quests are going to be coming from Surito for this one. A safe place to hide. Surito Karuto stares at you with a puzzled glimmer in his yellow eyes. Why puzzled?
Ah, Dexter. What brings you this way?
You did.
Oh? It seems then Alcazolca's last missive somehow failed to reach you.
In the 5 seconds that I was still here? That makes sense.
He has uncovered information regarding Setoto's possible whereabouts, and is currently waiting for you to join him at the Marauders Guild in Lomensa. You best hurry.
They just come all the way over here just to head all the way back to the Marauders Guild. Okay, game, sure. I'll follow along. Okay, and then from here we head off to the adventure, not the Adventurers Guild, the Marauders Guild. Almost went to the wrong spot. Hey, Elka. So, what did you find? Welcome, my friend. My contacts have but recently caught wind of a rumor that the Brass Blades are once again on the move. It seems they have spotted a creature matching the description of the Vesper Bay stowaway. Luckily for us, their quarry has fled into the Black Shroud, an area that is out of their jurisdiction. While there is still much we don't know, at least we now have an idea of where to begin. Let us immediately depart for Camp Tranquil. Oh yeah, he would have headed north into Gridania from there. Not Gridania, into the Shroud, which would have been directly from the south. Yeah, that makes sense. Camp Tranquil it is! Okay, and then from here... Where are you? Oh, right in the middle of the area. Sure. As you may well already know, the only way to reach the Black Shroud from Thanalan is to pass through this area. That means, however, whoever or whatever the Brass Blades are pursuing entered the forest from here. If our hunch is correct and Satoto is in there, we best hurry. A Tonberry who has seen little of the outside world would likely not last more than a few days on their own. To cover more ground in less time, I suggest we split up. I'll take the north, while you scour the south. Once we're done, let's meet back here. I get the feeling we're not going to be able to actually find him. At least not with this quest. Okay, so it's going to be somewhere... Oh, yep, destination's below us. So, let's take a look around. See what we can find. Are there any Tonberries in the area? As you try as you might, you do not catch sight of Satoto or anything resembling the missing Tonberry. Dang it! You didn't happen to see anything, did you, Willem? No? Okay. So, oh, nope, we continue further south. Aha! Continue. Okay, what was this thing called? Shoot, I forget what this thing was called. It was called... Where's my thingy? Where are you? Where are you on this thingy? You're on this list. Ah, there you are. It's a yawl. Right, okay. Yawl jump scare. Okay. Let's see. Any Tonberries around? Oh, I wonder. Is the Tonberry going to be over there? But we're going to have to wait and find out. Have any of you monsters seen another monster smaller than you guys? Try as you might, you do not catch sight of Satoto or anything resembling the missing Tonberry. Darn it. Oh. Okay, so it's not where I thought it was going to be. I thought it would have been over by those trees, but no, we're heading further north again. Okay. Got a mound here. I don't think the Tonberry is going to be around these giant tortoises that could easily crush it. Or these stropers that could easily eat it. You spy a fallen figure, small of stature and green of skin, surrounded by poachers. Oh no! We actually found him?
Oh no.
Looks like we struck gold. If we skin and sell this thing, we're guaranteed a fortune. 7 hells! Don't go celebrating just yet. We gotta kill it first. The hide's so thick, it broke my bloody knife. Tonberries are known for the thick skin? Oh, area's been surveyed. Hold on, I need to make sure to actually get some help here. Okay. Are you ready? I'm not. Let's go for it, my dudes. I want to target you with Broil 2. Also, I need to... This. There we go. How about I boil you? Sorry, bio, not boil. Just into you. No, not interested in that, thank you. You know what? Set us some sacred soil. Take reduced damage from you guys, because I don't want to be hurt by you. There we go. That's one down. Actually, let's take care of you first. You know what? I haven't done this in a while. Let's do this. Is it as much damage? Pretty much. It was actually more damaging. Oh well. You're the last one. There you go. It actually is Satoto. I thought it would have been something different. Hold on. What am I looking for here? There we go. Okay, let's go help Satoto.
Father, is this where it all ends?
Satoto appears injured. Quickly cast Adloquium upon her so that she might be healed. Oh, there's she. Okay, Adloquium. Adloquium. Yay, you're better. Oh, wow, you actually do look a lot like the Marberry, too. Damn.
Thank you, sir. You saved my life. That spell. You wield Nymean magics? Are you perchance Dexter, the adventurer in possession of a soul crystal? Sidurgu Karato often speaks of you.
He does? Oh, glad to know my reputation precedes me again. Thank the gods. You're safe. After my search for the northern reaches turned up nothing, I returned to Camp Tranquil to await for your... When you didn't appear, I began to grow worried and came looking for you. Good thing I did, too. Bloody poachers. Oh, but how rude of me. I nearly forgot to introduce myself. Hello, Satoto. I am Alcazolka, Royal Marine and Marauder. My friend Dexter Gravel and I have been searching for you. My lady, if I may be so bold as to say so, your radiance, it's blinding. Dexter, isn't she beautiful? What? In a way? Yeah, how did you know? How did you notice it was a she? It's obvious, isn't it? Her glowing skin, her comely face. She's clearly a lovely young woman. Okay. Now, Satoto, what prompted you to leave Bronze Lake so abruptly?
As you are likely already aware, Sidurgu Karato saved us. While on the outside we remain as Tonberries, he has purged our hearts of the rancor. And that is why I left. There's something I must take care of now that my mind is once again my own.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Over 1,500 years ago, back when Nim was still at its peak, my father was a scholar and a Royal Marine.
Oh, also Marine.
He was dispatched upon a secret and incredibly dangerous mission to infiltrate Amdapor. The day he left was the last time I ever saw him. I suspect the reason he never returned was because he was discovered and apprehended by the Amdapori.
And so you came here, to the place the ancient nation once stood. You do realize that regardless of whether he survived or not, your father, he...
I know. I'm under no illusions that he might still be alive.
Even if he somehow escaped Amdapor, unlike those of us sealed away in the tower, the passage of time would have eventually robbed him of his life. I'm only looking to find something that reminds me of him.
A keepsake, if you will.
It sounds as though you have loved your father a great deal. Very well. If this means that much to you, we, the Royal Marines, shall volunteer to aid you in your search. Right, Dexter? I mean, am I part of the Royal Marines? I don't think so.
The two of you would really do that for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much.
Now, let us return to Camp Tranquil. There, we can discuss how to proceed. Just warn everyone else there that we're going to be having a Tonberry visit, so that they don't get, freaked out. So, how did everyone take it?
With the two of you by my side, I'm absolutely certain nothing can go wrong.
Oh, don't worry, I've had things go wrong to me plenty of times. You're gonna see. Don't worry. Before we begin searching for a memento of Satoto's father in earnest, I must go to Bronze Lake to inform Sureto Karito we've found his dear comrade and that she is safe. Speaking of which... Satoto, you must promise me you'll never again do anything so reckless as wandering a foreign land alone. The realm is a dangerous place. Doubly so for someone with your affliction.
Very well. If it really means that much to you, I shall make that promise.
Good. That's all I ask. Uh-oh, he's flustered. Dexter, I ask that you look after Satoto and see that she gets some rest that she might recuperate from her ordeal. She shall make for the lost city upon her full recovery. Which will be now, potentially? We didn't even go to see Sarito about this yet.
For so long, I've been treated like a hideous beast. I'd forgotten that it was what it was like to be thought of as a girl. Alka has reminded me of, and for that, I cannot thank him enough.
That's going to be an interesting relationship going forward if we actually end up undoing this curse somehow. In loving memory, Alka-Zulka fusses over Satoto. Satoto, you appear to be doing much better. Even your complexion has returned to normal. From one green to another?
Indeed. I too noticed that my skin once again glows a healthy shade of green.
Good to know you can figure it out. Dexter, now that Satoto has recovered, our search can begin. Why did I think I was going to say search engine? Oh, right, because I saw GIN and thought engine. There we go. Ere we depart, let us quickly review what we know.
Okay.
Satoto's father was a scholar in the Royal Marines who had been dispatched on a mission to infiltrate Amdapor. He was to return with a cure to the disease that threatened to engulf Nym, only he never did.
Yes, I'm almost certain he was caught, captured, and then killed by the Amdapori.
Even if that is not the case, after 1,500 years, we can safely assume he's no longer alive. I hold out hope, however, that some of his belongings remain. The Amdapori were extremely dedicated to expanding their knowledge of healing magic. Anything in a scholar's possession would have been incredible value to them, and had your father been captured, they would have confiscated all that he had. He would then likely have been transported to a remote and secure location for interrogation. That means our chances of finding anything that once belonged to him will be highest in Amdapor Keep.
Oh, Alcad, not only are you terribly kind, but you're keen of mind as well.
Oh no, they're both endearing to each other. Thank you. Now, in the final years of the War of the Magi, Amdapor was demolished by the Maki. It was overrun by a myriad of voids and beasts that linger to this day. As we forge forward, you must be sure to keep your wits about you. Amdapor Keep is fraught with dangers, both known and unknown. We're not actually going to go into the dungeon itself, right? It's just going to be an instance like all the others. That'd be weird. Wait, yeah, we've done that before, right? We've been in an instance as the scholar specifically. I remember that. So it looks like we're going to do it again. Whee! As we head off to Amdapor Keep.
Yeah.
Hold on, gotta take a sip. Oh, that's nice and refreshing. Okay, back to it. Snake boat. Whoa, geez, almost ran into that. Right. Oh, hold on. Yeah, don't want to go too far. Here it is. It is an instance. I thought it would be the case.
So this is Amdapor Keep, erstwhile home to the mages we fought so long and hard against.
This is gonna be real strange for you then, isn't it? We finally made it. Dexter, if you're ready, please lead the way. Okay, here we go. Back into Amdapor Keep. A shorter version for scholars specifically. Oh, okay. So, From the presence chamber, from here we must tread with caution. We know not what dangerous lurk. Whatever happens, I shall not leave this place without something to remember my father by. Okay, so we just have to be very careful. Let's fight some things in the meantime, huh? Kill some creatures! Oh, Alcazolka's actually fighting too! Huh. I mean, sorry, Satoto's fighting too. I saw Alcazolka's name and thought that was them. Okay, so that's one enemy down. Let's take out you so I can get to that open tome without worry. There we go. Okay, so there's a tome here. Let's not have you try to fight me in the middle of fighting this, or reading this. All the pages are in tatters. Perhaps we'll have better luck with the next one. Darn it! All that effort too. Oh, there's one back there that I missed. Is there one over here too? Nope, just back here. A cloth satchel. This probably isn't gonna be it. We'll check anyway. Nothing in this bag looks as though it could have belonged to him. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's continue forward then. No, don't hurt me, hurt them. Also lay that down so you don't get hurt as much. Why is my fairy not healing you? I thought my fairy would do that. I guess it just doesn't want to target anyone other than me in this instance. Don't know why. Don't you dare! You're not gonna harm me today. There we go. Nice. And then this foxglove. Whoops. Die. I only just realized the reference I could have made there. Foxglove and then die. Fox, die. Whatever. Alright. So, we've made it through the first chamber. And there's some more items here. Ooh, a leather-bound tome. The interrogation of the Nymean spy we apprehended is scheduled to soon take place at the Moot Hall. The healing powers his people wield are not like those of the white magic. Regardless of what it takes, we must find a way to determine the mysterious source of his power. We suspect his robes are crucial to his spellcasting. They will no doubt hold some of the answers. A robe? For now, however, we'll be sealing him away into one of our mana idols. Dexter, this log! I think it's about my late father. They put him inside of an idol? Then we must begin dismantling the mana idols. One of them might be carrying Satoto's father's things. Let's hope so. Let's go fight some toadstools in the meantime. Come here, stupid. Go a little bit further down so I can target something else once this is done. Like that. Now you. You know what? Let's get you in here as well. Why not? Come here, guys. Whoops. Wasn't close enough. Now I can hit both of you. I'll do that as well. Oh, now it's your turn. Oh, you heal me, but not him. Really? Okay. Let's go fight this treant as well. Come here. And, of course, my Sacred Soil ends immediately. Uh-oh. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. Is there anything over here? No. Oh, that led the way through. Oh, he's blocking the way forward. I see. Nothing else here, so let's go. Oh, these are the mana idols. Oh, interesting. Huh. Come here. So it could be inside one of these. Interesting. Get a little bit closer so I can start targeting him when the time comes. Oh, never mind. Targeted it immediately. You know what? There we go. Heal you. I didn't heal for much, did I? I guess I didn't. Huh. Get that back so I can get that going for later. There we go. So they don't drop anything unless the one that I fight at the very end is what I need to fight. There's another idol. Come here, stupid. I need you for your insides, potentially. Demanding idol to contain a treasure coffer. Oh! So they can drop stuff. This chest is filled to the brim with treasure. No, this isn't what we're looking for. Let's leave it. We're not even going to take the treasure with us. That's unfortunate. Okay, so the next idol is just over there. Nothing else to interact with in the meantime, right? Yeah, I don't see anything else. Ooh, some things are spawning in at the other end. Let's fight this, see what this drops for us. Might as well. Ooh. Okay, you didn't drop anything. Oh. Oh! What happened here? A mana snatcher? Hey! Why are there so many broken mana? Great constant pieces! Over there! Uh-oh. He spotted us. We have no choice but to fight him. Good thing I'm ready with this. To reduce any damage you might want to do to us. I was about to say, Satoru, you're not going to fight, but yes, you are fighting. Oh, boy. Sorry, I didn't mean for you guys to get hurt. Oh, there's going to be a couple of those things. Ow! You gotta stay away from those, apparently. I didn't think that. Actually, if that's the case, you stay away from it. Come here. There, just making sure that if you try that again, you're not gonna summon it right next to where we need to be to avoid it. Hey, no, 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 no. Hold on. Need to heal you. You got this, right? Come on, guys. Alkazalka! Please heal. Why aren't you healing? Fey Illumination? Okay, gotta lead you guys away from it so you don't keep hurting my friend. 7 health for... Oh, come on! Why did she not want to heal him at all? Is there some... Was I doing something wrong here? I mean, you are set to want to heal, right? But did I somehow change a setting where she doesn't want to be able to heal anyone? I don't know. You know what? Let me just fight one of these things real quick. Okay, harm me. Except you miss. Never mind. I was gonna see if maybe the fact that you're... Okay, so that's one down. Would you like to hurt me? Let's see if my Eos wants to heal me. I didn't take any damage again. Maybe I need to get in the way of something for them to be able to actually hurt me. Let's try that. still haven't been hit yet. I'm trying to test to see if my fairy is somehow set to not heal anyone. I feel like that's dumb if I can't change that. How about you? Nope, still don't want to heal me or hurt me. Jeez. What's with these things? Hold on, I'm gonna check something here. Let's see. I can go under actions and traits. Because there is one for my pet, right? Maybe it's not under this. Maybe it's under orders for my companion? No, for pet. Let's see, Yes, I don't see any options here for just stay and focus on healing, so maybe... Huh. I don't know what to do there, then. Because I can't just keep focusing on healing them the whole time, because that's not going to accomplish anything, because they're not doing enough damage. Or are they? No, they wouldn't be doing enough damage. I'd have to... I guess I really should have been switching between healing and damaging. That's what I should be doing as this class. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's focus on... Let's actually just avoid you entirely. There's no need to fight you if we don't need to. Okay, so next we have to fight that tree in order to continue forward. First, go back to this leather tome. Go through all this again. There we go. Okay, and then fight these. Get these over here. I'm gonna hit all of you at once. You, and then just... Oh, that's it. Awesome. And now, I want to select you for this. Come here. You know what? I'm going to experiment. I'm going to stay here. Okay, I am... She is set to heal, but only heal me. Weird. You're not set to heal my allies at all. I guess it's because they're not actually party members. It's because they're just allies in this sense. So, yep, it looks like I'll have to focus, swap between damage and healing for whatever that fight is. But if it goes on too long, it's going to be summoning more of those lightning bolts that cause damage over time. So, I got to be careful about balancing that. I gotta remember my sacred soils for the fight too to reduce how much damage they're gonna take. Also, I should be using spells like Succor and Adloquium as well. Adloquium is for the single target? Yeah. And Succor's for party. That's what it is. Sorry it took me so long to remember that. I genuinely forgot which one it was. Okay, you dropped a treasure chest. That treasure chest just has treasure in it. Full to the brim with treasure! Not what we're looking for, let's just leave. Okay, target you for now, and then once I get closer... Boom. Hit him with the dot. I saw earlier that things had spawned in, so I didn't know if what was happening was actually just happening in the background. I guess not. Hi, Mana Snatcher. Oh boy, here we go. He spotted us. We know just about to fight him. Reduce how much damage you take. Also, I should do this. Oh, nice. You got galvanized as well. Sweet. Staying out of your way. Okay, got us away from that. Sorry. Get that back up. Whoops. I mean, that still works. I'm surprised that actually still works. Now let's get that back up on you. Also, I haven't used this before. Change strategy. Oh, we're gonna get hit by that regardless. Ow. Didn't mean to get hit. Sorry. Don't be near that. Get that back up. Start healing you as well. Ooh, nice healing from that. That's more like it. It should be healing more. Duh. Get some mana back. Whoop. There we go. I'm gonna just stay back here. And then heal you when I can. Oh, nice. We actually got him this time. Yeah. Treasure coffer is found amongst the twitching remains. Is that a coffer? This thing must have been feeding on the mana idols. Can I actually see it now? Thank you. A silver coffer. Satoto, Dexter, perhaps this is it. A book. Look, it's a Nymean grimoire. I like that little mention of just sliding forward. I recognize this. This is my father's. And these. These are his robes. They're from the day he left. All that has been so perfectly preserved. It's almost as though they were wearing them from but yesterday. Oh, what's this? A crystal? Is this a soul crystal? Oh, his soul crystal? Yes. And within slumbers the fairy that has been with my family for generations. Ooh. I thought I had lost nearly everyone to that godforsaken war and the terrible disease that followed. Yet in spite of all of the odds, here she is, the last of my family, sitting right in the palm of my hand. I would give anything to see her again. Lilac? Lilac, please, answer me. Don't make me dizzy. Okay. Did it take your ether? Hey, get back here. What the fuck? Get back here with our friend's ether. Satoto! Satoto! What happened? Wake up! Dexter, something's wrong. She's not responding. We have to get her back to Camp Tranquil immediately. I guess chasing whatever that thing was will have to wait. Okay, any inkling of what happened here, Alka? Dexter, you're a Royal Marine and an outstanding scholar besides. Surely you can diagnose what's wrong with her. Oh, yeah, Royal Marine. That would have been part of the Gladiators, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, the Marauders. Dang it. Or would it? Satoto has no external injuries, and both her breathing and pulse are stable. Despite this, she appears to have slipped into a coma from which she will not wake anytime soon. She won't be waking anytime soon? That can't be! What in the seven hells happened back there? Troubled civilians in need of a helping hand, I presume. Might the Wood Whalers be of assistance? Well, if it isn't the adventurer! What brings you to this neck of the woods? Dexter, this is another one of your friends, I take it?
I could say that.
So, in essence, a botched invocation rendered this thing unconscious. The solution to that is simple enough. Just leave it here to rest until it wakes up. Thing? How dare you speak of Satoto in such a callous manner? And to think you would suggest we leave this beautiful young lady out here in the open until she wakes up. You must be mad. Young lady? You're quite sure that he or she is? My apologies. I shall carry the young girl inside and see whether she is given a proper place to rest. But before that, this coat of green mucus isn't contagious, is it? Green mucus? That's not green mucus, it's... Never mind. No, it's not contagious. You should be fine. Thank you for your help, sir. It's greatly appreciated. This has turned out to a right mess. At least for now, we can rest easy knowing that Satoto is safe. Or as safe as she can, given the situations. What did I say? Situations is what I meant to say. Did I say situations or something? I don't even know anymore. All should be in order. I've seen to it that your friend has been given a comfortable bed to rest in until she recovers. Thank you, Landell. Dexter, I should return to Bronze Lake and inform Sarito Karuto of all that has happened. Perhaps he will be able to shed light on what's wrong with Satoto. In the meantime, I would ask that you remain near on hand and keep an eye on her. Don't worry, I shouldn't be away too long. Okay, so I'm assuming the next leg of the quest is going to be to track down whatever that thing was, and that's eventually going to be what wakes her up. I hope. Well, we're going to have to wait to figure that out for a much later time, because now I'm going to do the last of the healers for now, because I still know I can unlock the Sage. I technically could unlock it right now, and the Reaper. But like it's like what happened before with the Gunbreaker and the Dancer, is that I don't really have much I can go towards once I unlock them, because they start, I believe, at level 70. So there wouldn't be much for me to do until maybe after the main Stormblood story. So I'll wait until sometime after that before I unlock those. But for now, Astrologian. Sorry, Little Eos. Bye. Okay, and for here, I need to return to the Astrologicum, right? Yes. So I need to head all the way back to not there. I need to return to Ishgard. Here we go. And then from here to the Astrologicum thingy. Athenium Astrologicum. Okay. I now continue forward to talk to Janny. Hey, Janny, it's been a while. What's next? East, east, west. That's what's happening now. Janet Kennard has something to say, and that glint behind his monocle suggests it's important. Really? You think so? Top of the morning to you, Dexter. Wait. Has he had an Irish accent this whole time? I don't know. Or is it the evening? It's so hard to tell locked up in here in the anathema day and night. Alright, technically speaking, I can leave at any time of my choosing, but is it that some strange force prevents me from stepping forth into the light? But enough of that. You are here to learn that what became of your humble companions while you were off saving the realm. Well, since Ishgard's quite abrupt change in leadership, the Vault has become somewhat more receptive to the contemporary ideas of Lady Leaven, Master Ruffin. They've even asked our compatriot in disguise to hold for them until another symposium in Charlean astrology, and this time within the city-state proper, and not at some forsaken hamlet. Nothing against the fine citizens in Falcon's Nest, mind you. In fact, the good ruffian has foreseen your arrival in the stars and awaits you in the observatorium. The look on your face tells me you're less than convinced. Still the skeptic after all we've been through together, huh? Allow me to recreate this morning's reading. In the center of the Dawn Cross we have the spear. It is to the left, the inverted arrow. To its right, the inverted balance. Beneath we have the inverted spire and the inverted bowl. And finally, at the crown, is the ewer. Well, do you not see it? It's as plain as the stretch of day-old piss in the broom on a balmy summer's eve. Though peace hath settled upon our great land, it will be along the path of coming destruction that friends new and old shall discover the bush that neither bear the fruit of knowledge and hope. Wait, that was a word for you to say that. Discover the bush that doth bear the fruit of knowledge and hope. And to think it was you who attuned to all six heavens. In other words, he who brought peace to Ishgard, that would be you, will walk the road south to the observatorium, where, I don't know, you shall read some books with Lady Leviva to discover a new spell, or for delivering excruciating pain to your enemies and their families. It all sounded more convincing when she explained it to me this morning over the bottle of wine. Or was it 2 bottles? Of course he was drunk for it. God damn it. No wonder it's At any rate, I would suggest you'd make haste. You know how our little protege does not take kindly to those who make her wait. It was good seeing you again, Dexter, and something tells me you'll be back soon. Wink. Well, at least you didn't say wink that time. That would have been cringe as fuck. Okay, we're heading off to the observatorium, and if I remember correctly, that is in the central... Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's over by Central Highlands. That's what I was thinking of. No sound effect there concerns me. But only a little. Okay. Nope, wrong button. Let's head south. This isn't my ibex. What is it? I keep forgetting what this one's called. This is... Where is you? Ah! It's an antelope sack. Why did I think of something else? No idea. Okay, so you're at the observatorium, but where? You're at the base level. Oh! You're actually just outside. I wasn't expecting that. Friend and fellow astrologian, it's so good to see you again. What has it been? 2? 3? Let's just say it's been too long. Yeah, I wouldn't know exactly how many weeks, months it's been since I last talked to you either. Did Jenna Kennard speak to you of my reading? Well then, there is hope for that well-dressed dullard yet, though I've learned the key to success is not entrusting him with more than one task at a time, and making certain that task does not require much in the way of thinking. Or acting, for that matter. As for the reading, I believe it instructs as to our next step in spreading the knowledge of... Knowledge of what? Master Ruffin! An injured traveler has arrived at our gates seeking succor. An ill omen. With me, Dexter. Ah, Ah, the person in the image. Please, I can walk no further. The stars were kind in guiding you to this place. The astrologians here have ways of easing one's hurts. Astrologians? I have no idea of prophecy or prognostication. Or could stay my tongue and allow you to tend to my wounds. My apologies. May you have a quick recovery, friend. In time, you'll come to believe the power the stars wield. Master Ruffin, Dexter's felicitous return inspires me to step out for a breath of fresh air, and behold, already does it appear a new adventurer is upon us. You don't step out very often, do you? And here I was thinking you made the journey south to lend your talents in preparing for the forthcoming symposium. I guess. Wait, he didn't come here. He just came here on a whim, then. Master Ruffin, or was it Lady Leviva? If I may, allow me to give you my thanks and my apologies for earlier. I have a tendency to allow your unbridled emotions to get the best of you. That was amazing! You knew what I was going to say before I even said it. But where are my manners? I'm Kyokuho of Hingashi, and I've braved storm and sea to learn of the many wonders that are here to be found in this magnificent realm. But you already knew that, didn't you? No, I did not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to matters which are important. Important matters? Such as astrological matters? Could you show me? I wouldn't be a burden. I'll stand in the corner, in the shadows, behind a curtain. How are you going to be able to see like that? While I appreciate the somewhat forced enthusiasm, I'm afraid that won't be... Oh, I was merely hoping that we might be able to share insight into each other's fields. Each other's fields? You wouldn't happen to be a geomancer, would you? Ooh! Oh, that would be... I don't think that's ever going to be the case at this point, given the prevalence of the elements with the white mage, so I don't know if anything related to that would even work with the geomancer class. That's unfortunate. A geomancer? So-called masters of wind and water. My grandfather had a tome written on the far eastern art of elemental and directional divination, though much of it seemed little more than folklore. Lady Leviva, did not the morning's readings mention friends new and old? What if Dexter were the friend old, and this peculiar little man the friend new? The spear pointing west, the balance pointing east, arrow pointing in all directions and none. It might just mean... Kyokuho, though it pains me to admit it as much, it appears your arrival has been foretold. Perhaps there's much that I can learn from you. Nay, that we can learn from each other. Maybe there is, maybe that... Ha ha! Oh, but there it is. But there is. Soon you'll learn the push and pull of the elements, bringing together those who require companionship most. Companionship? Yes. The elements. We'll have to discuss that further at another juncture. For the time being, I'm placing you in the care of my first and foremost pupil, Dexter. Me? Why me? An excellent proposal, or as I believe the Hingans say, keikaku. Yes, all according to cake. I dabbled a bit in the language when I was younger, but for the life of me, that ebon-haired emissary would not afford me even a sidelong glance. Then might I hazard that there is no finer place to begin unlocking the secrets of the stars than under the bowl near Roots Lake. I shall even lead good Kyokuho to the South Shroud myself, if Dexter agrees to the rest. After you, then. Next time we meet Kyokuho, you will have opened the first gate and better understood the influence the stars hold over us all. Safe journeys. I'm sorry, did that thing about him mentioning about a dark-haired emissary, was that referring to... Why am I blanking on her name? We just fought her not that long ago. Or not fought her, but we fought to uproot her power. What was her name again? Shoot. Did it start with a K? Oh my god, I'm being an idiot. I can't remember what it is. Hi, Lviva. If all this goes according to plan, or Keikaku or whatever, then not only will the Easterner teach me his people's secrets, but he'll help spread the art of my homeland across the 3 giant continents to the far shores of Ulthard. That would be interesting to see the least. Alright, we're heading off to the South Shroud. Back to Roots Lake. Hey, I was just there.
Okay, fine.
Oh, does that mean it could have worked? What happened accidentally with the tanks? Where if I'd chosen like the astrologian first, then I could have just gone directly into the scholar and then through the white mage. Maybe that would have been cool if I'd realized that would happen. Okay, so I'm actually just realizing, yeah, are we just gonna be rehashing what we did for the original astrologian quests? Oh, wait. How did I miss you guys? Oh, there you are. How did I miss you? Jeez. I thought you were gonna be some... Hey, Kemprain's here too! Hi! It all begins here, under the earthly stars. By opening the gate to the first heaven, we embark on a journey to self-enlightenment, to self-betterment, to unlock secrets untold. Finishing that journey now is another matter altogether. Yeah, let's see if Kyokuho actually can. My lord, it's an honor to defend you once again. Yay, Kemprain's back! Good to see him. There you are. I was beginning to wonder if you hadn't been eaten by the hoverflies on your way here. But I jest. Jenna Kennard tells me that you're quite the authority on all things related to the bowl. So, enlighten me, oh honorable sensei. I am, as you Westerners say, all eyes, or was it all ears? You can do either one. Ooh, what will you explain, the origin or the blessing? Let's do the origin first. And Eorzines believe it is from this tree planted by your gods in the very heavens that all life was born. Fascinating. Oh, for some reason I thought we were going to explain both. Never mind, we're just explaining the one. So this is your bowl. Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life. In the Far East, we know of the constellation as something different, but know it all the same. I must admit, however, that seeing it under a different sky than my own fills my heart with a sense of both wonderment and now confusion, knowing that it represents what it represents to your people. What I cannot wrap my head around is that you would truly believe a notion so foolish as the power of earth. A word by your own definition means soil, would not come from the land itself, but rather from 6 tiny lights flickering in the night sky. That is a little funny now that I think about it. We students of geomancy believe that such power naturally lies beneath our feet, ever flowing through creation, as blood does through our veins. Yet, despite the differences in our thinking, the similarities are encouraging. All trees are born of the earth, and their protection is universal. A most thought-provoking opinion that I'm certain Lady Lviva would be delighted to hear, though might I suggest you withhold the part about being unable to wrap your head around our foolish notions, unless you enjoy having a heel-toed boot wedged firmly betwixt your buttocks. Like has happened to him before. Shall we be going then? By this hour, Lady Lviva will have already made the journey back to the Anatheum. So, is it... I was going to say, is it going to be like before? But there's going to be 5 quests to this, right? not 6. So there's something else that's going to be happening here. Not sure what that's going to be yet. We'll find out. Alright. Back in Ishgard. Back on over to Anatheum. Sorry, Athenium. Not Anatheum. What's Anatheum? Ah, there you are. Oh, so our friend is not there. Jenny is, though, but... Are you somewhere else in here that I haven't seen yet? Not down here. You're not somewhere up here, are you? Nope, so he's not even here entirely, huh? My thanks for taking the Hingon off my hands. And not because I think our visitor an annoying little braggart with all the manners of a kobold foundling, which I still do, but because I need the time to finish my work without distraction. So tell me, what did I miss? He was very confuzzled. I see. Perhaps I judged Kyokuho too hastily. I still have my reservations, but I shall afford him the benefit of the doubt. For now. The teachings of geomancy may be grounded in fairy tales and falsehoods, but my grandfather told me that every lie is born of the truth. If I could find the truth within Kyokuho's backwards beliefs, it may provide insight into our own school of thought. I see now that my choice to assign you as his tutor was a wise decision. Might I ask this of you, Dexter? I promise that once the symposium has ended, I shall assume the duties of Kyokuho's tutelage. I sense good fortune in our stars, my friend. Good fortune indeed. Yay! And speaking of good fortune, next quest. By Lady Lviva again. Ride like the wind. Lady Lviva has something to ask of her favorite pupil. Who could that be? Dexter, I see you received my summons. The 5 seconds that I was here. You didn't receive my summons? Well, 12 damn that Janakarnad to the 7th hell and back. He's going to... forgive me. There shall be sufficient time for the condemnation of his soul after 11th bell tarts. For now, I must ask you of Kyokuho's training. Despite appearances and attitude and manners and courting habits, our traveler from the east has proven quite motivated in the study of our ways. In fact, while you were off doing whatever it is you do, he successfully opened the next 4 gates of heaven. Oh! Okay, so we skip a bunch of them, I see. Anyway, preparations for the symposium have left me with little time to pick the boy's mind, but I have nevertheless managed to fully grasp the primitive concept of geomancy. In fact, I plan on incorporating several of the ideas as anecdotes into my presentation. It's what my father would have wanted. Now, as to why I've called you here, Kyokuho is very close to attuning to the final heaven, the spear, and I think it only fitting that his instructor be there to accompany him during his finest moment. And because I'm obviously too occupied at the moment, I thought perhaps you could join him in my stead. I was going to anyway, apparently. Then it's settled. You shall guide young Kyokuho to his final steps to glory and enlightenment, just as I did for those many moons ago. Follow me outside, Dexter, and let me bring our friend and good tidings together. Alrighty, we're gonna go meet up with him again outside. I guess we gotta wait. That is odd. I could have sworn he was right here but a moment ago. Flore, have you seen Kyokuho? Flore, are you even listening to me? I guess not. It is our Hingon novitiate. If it is our Hingon novitiate? Wow, I've never heard that word before. Novitiate you seek. He hurried out to the Anatheum's side entrance, not 5 heartbeats past. He was quite animated, even more than usual. A veritable one-man mummer's tragedy, all full of jumping and flailing and pumping of fists. What could have unsettled the boy so? I suppose it might have been that letter I handed him. It was delivered just this morning. Kyokuho skimmed over it quickly, asked me several cursory questions about the heaven of ice, to which I have several cursory answers, then he was gone. Strange terms. And you did not try to stop him? Why would I? He was leaving. If my intuition's correct, and usually is, something in that missive has led Kyokuho to believe that he does not have much time left in Eorzea, and so has set out for the steel vigil that he might open the final gate and complete his training before he departs our realm. Dexter, it looks as if our plan is already set in motion. To the Central Highlands.
On it, boss.
Alright, off to the Central Highlands again. The Central Highlands, which is... Central Highlands. Dragonhead! Alright, and then from here, yep, back over to the Stone Vigil? Steel Vigil was one of the two. I've summoned Gildy 3 times today, and I've yet to summon Maggie even once. I'm not sure whether that bodes well or bodes ill. Is it a weal or a woe? I'm not sure. Oh! Kyokuho, what happened? Okay, let's do this. Oh, hostile presence. There's 2 dragons here. Okay. Time for how this actually works now. Astral draw to be able to summon 3 cards at once. And then provide myself with something? Why not? Wrong button. I want to do this. And now Malefic your ass. Actually need to provide... Oh, hold on. The arrow... Is it to... I can't remember if the arrow's to heal myself or what. The spire was... Oh, I was thinking I should have done the spire. That's the one that actually gives me the shield, if I remember. Well, you're done. Time for you. Yeah, this is the one that provides the... wait. Is it it's the damage reduction it provides. It's the other umbral draw thingy that gives me that. Forgot about it. Whoop! No, don't you dare. There, umbral draw. And it was the bowl that provides me with... Maybe the bowl was the one that provides damage reduction? I cannot remember which does which. Hold on, let me figure this out here. The ewer is healing. The spire, which just disappeared on me. The bowl is damage reduction. So the spire is the one that gives me the shield. Should be. Hey, Kyokuho, you feeling better now?
Oh boy, this is gonna take a while to provide aid to you, huh?
And then if I remember correctly, the spear increases damage from a ranged character? Yeah. Dexter, this is the second time you saved my life from my folly. Well, technically speaking, it is the first. You were merely standing around as Lady Lviva healed my wounds last... Right, I'll stop there. I know it makes little sense to leave without saying anything, despite the fact you, Lady Lviva, and Janet Kennard all were but mere moms from where I stood, but some stories were already told. And who are we to struggle against the ebb and flow that carry us ever towards our fates? Alright, that was a poor excuse. The truth is, I've been summoned back to my homeland and was too ashamed to face those who had showed me so much support. And so, I thought to come here, open the gate to the final heaven, and then take the next trading galley out of Ul'dah before any of you realized I was gone. As you can see, things did not unfold as planned, but since you're here, perhaps we could have one last lesson for old time's sake? Yeah, of course. The spear's origins. I mean, why not? A place of ice set ablaze with the light of the moon. And you say it was carved by a single spear. Remarkable. It is as if the more I learn of your stars, the less I know. Figures. Moon! To think this may be the last I ever see of your heavens. It might be. You never know. I'm beginning to understand why your people treasure them so. And with the opening of the 6th, I've prepared my mind and soul for the 7th, the final gate that leads to true dominion over the elements, or so Lady Lviva insists. Our conversations have been eye-opening, to say the least. She theorizes that our two schools may actually be one and the same. Whereas astrologians look to the stars above to read their fates, we geomancers look to the star below and listen to its songs, and draw our answers from its whispers. While I'm certain my masters back in Higashi would cringe upon hearing that a Westerner of not 20 summers believes she has grasped 1,000 generations of teaching, I'm more willing to indulge her eccentricities now that I know she means no ill will. I only wish we would have had more time to possibly see if there were some other way we could have combined our knowledge to create something new. Something the world's never before seen. That would be fun. And with that, I bid you, Lady Lviva, Kimperain, Muganiel, soft-skinned Flore, sweet-lipped Hurriette, and tall chap in the 2nd floor always mumbling about some star's magnitude. Even Janet Cunard, the fondest of farewells. Damn, he remembered everyone. I have a long journey ahead of me, and if I do not leave now, I fear I'll never be able to. Which means you might not? Was someone watching? No? Interesting. So, yeah, it's weird how they introduced this one character for just two missions. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing him again. I just don't know when that's gonna be. Unless it turns out that something happened and he actually has to stay. That would be very silly. Well, in any case, let's go see what that could be. Wait, this is only the second mission. We'll have to see what the third one has in store. And speaking of second mission, hi Lviva. You're back, but I do not see Kyokuho. Is he out fawning over Flore again? No, not Flore. Back to Higashi. I cannot say this was unexpected. The Deca 60 told me as much this morning. And I asked Janet Cunard what is written in the letter. What, you thought him above reading another's correspondence? You give him far too much credit where none is due. Kyokuho is not a child. He knew that coming to Eorzea, coming to Eorzea would entail, and he knew that he would one day need to return to his homeland. While he may not have always agreed, almost never agreed, I did come to respect the man and his steely resolve. Allow him his space. If the stars deem it fitting, then he'll be back. Or perhaps next it will be our turn for a journey over to over storm and sea. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we need to learn more about geomancy after all, right? He's gone? And without saying goodbye? I cannot believe it. I will not believe it. Oh, what I would not give to have him but one what I would not give to have but one last moment with my brother and my soulmate, my... Lady Lviva told you I read his letter? Oh, well, yeah, well then. Yes, it will pay me to tell the other novitiates that Kyokuho has returned to his native lands far away on the other side of the world. I may even need to personally comfort those who stricken with grief by his sudden and tragic departure. Oh, you just want to be able to take up the ladies that he left behind. I get it. But truth be told, I'm going to miss having the Hingon around. He certainly did liven the place up. Godspeed, Kyokuho. May your return journey leave you miserable and wet, but see you safely home. Minor misfortunes, of course. Okay, so speaking of minor misfortunes, what's next, Janny? Come rain or shine, Janet Kennard appears ill. Could it be he's recovering from another long evening at the Forgotten Night, or something else disturbing the Viscount? I'm guessing it's the latter. While your visit fills my heart with joy, Dexter, I cannot bring myself to smile knowing that the Lady Lviva is troubled so. Though she should be spending these final days before the symposium placing the final touches on her address to the vault, she instead spends her time wandering about the pillars in a daze, mumbling to herself about earth, wind, and water. Ah, she's taken up geomancy now. I fear that Kyokuho's departure has left a gap in Lady Lviva's heart that she knows not how to fill. I've tried at length to set her mind at ease, but one need not be a reader of stars to guess how well that ended. Perhaps if you spoke to her, she would finally listen to reason. Maybe. I somehow don't think so, but we'll try. We can certainly try. So she's off in the pillars somewhere. Hold on, where exactly? Oh, right next to the vigil. Got it. Pretty big space to look for, but where could she be? Right in the center, like I thought she would be. So, something troubling you? Sorry, did I sneak up on you? Dexter, to what do I owe the honor? No, let me guess. Our good friend Jenna Kennard asked you to talk some sense into poor addle-pated Lviva. Maybe. Oh boy, goody. And oh goody, today I have the privilege of being lectured by both of you. Why, Lady Lviva and Dexter, imagine finding you two out here this fair evening. You call this weather? You know what? This is pretty good weather. Just nice snow. Enough with the theatrics, Janny. I know your play here, and pardon me. Wow. And as I told you time and time again, I've not forgotten my duty to the Athenaeum or my obligations to the symposium. I simply need time to think, alone. To which I keep replying, why think alone when you have one of the greatest minds in the realm at your disposal? And Dexter. He thinks he's the smartest one. That's funny. The greatest minds, huh? Then riddle me this. Why are the results of my reading from that day, both Dexter and Kyokuho arrived, still weighing on my mind? Why does it feel as if I'm missing, or rather misinterpreting, some devilishly important detail? Peace comes, friends are made, dangerous paths are trodden, knowledge is gained. Did that not already occur? Kyokuho and Dexter both arrived as the Dragon Song War ends. Dexter saves Kyokuho from death at the Steel Vigil, and knowledge of geomancy is shared with the Athenaeum. But what part of that is missing? The peace or the danger? Not the danger. I saved them from the danger. Yes, but what if the coming destruction told by the inverted spire was not the incident at the Citadel, but something else? Something far more grave. Then that would mean the prophecy's fruit of knowledge and hope was not Kyoko's stories of his art, but something different. Something he'll only be continuing on his perilous path? He'll only see by continuing on his perilous path. But is it truly the path that... is it truly the path that is disastrous, or our destination to pursue it? Decision to pursue it. God, why is this so hard for me to read all of a sudden? You know what? It's getting long. I'm already like 2:45 into this. This is going to be the last thing I do. That's probably why I'm feeling so out of it. So, options. At the end of the path of disaster is hope. To seek hope would be disastrous, or a big promotion is just around the corner. I don't think it's the promotion. So, I'm thinking it's, at the end of the path of disaster is hope? Exactly what I was thinking. Only through the avoidance of some unforeseen peril will hope and knowledge be acquired. And I believe the disaster in question has something to do with Kyokuho's return home, if not the return itself. It could also mean that our friend is in danger. I see where you're going with this, and while I loved our Red Road Ruckus Rouser as much as anyone, excepting Florally perhaps, a journey at this time would mean the cancellation of our symposium, and with that, any chance of seeing the Holy See ever taking us seriously. And now you see why I've been up here day and night biting my nails to the quick. I apologize. A lack of sleep can work ill on one's humors, but I think your intervention here today may have provided me a solution to our predicament. A solution that I'm now kicking myself for not having come to earlier. A solution to myself proposed not days ago when deciding how I might attend Kyoko's opening of the 6th Heaven. Dexter will travel to Hingashi. The reading did only mention friends old and friends new. I recalled nothing in there about silver-haired astrologers from a Charlayan, but how do you propose Dexter find our charge? The Far East is a big place. Perhaps we could write a letter? Yes, and address it to Kyokuho, Hingashi. No, you dullard, we have something far better. We have the stars, and our undying faith that he will guide us to that which we seek. Or Dexter could start his search in Kugane, the port city of which Kyokuho claimed he came, focusing on locations which serve as exceptional venues for stargazing, a pastime our friend warmed to during this stay with us. Or Dexter could... No, wait, that's actually a decent proposal. Dexter, you have your quest. May the stars guide you true. Oh, and I will expect reports, many reports. Jenny, let us return to the prep... Oh, that's what you're saying. Jenny, let us return to the Alright, maybe after a few bells, rest first. Sorry, I was reading that incorrectly. I was thinking she was going to say something else, and she's actually just trying to yawn. Like, I feel like I'm about to... I'm fine. I'm still got time. Alright, travel to Kugane and locate a place suitable for stargazing. Let's see if there actually is any... Oh, there are some places already. 3 places to check. So, those places are around here somewhere. You're not related to that, but there are some places to check around here. So there's one around here. Oh, there's another quest over there. Wait. There's no marker for that quest. What is this? Yeah. Oh, wait. I just talked to him, don't I? It's part of this quest, isn't it? Yeah, it is part of this quest. Kugane is packed like a warehouse with multi-storied hostels and tea houses, so the combos will never afford a man a decent view of the skies. No, if you want to see the heavens in all of their glory, you must needs make your way up. Take this bridge behind me. There, atop that mighty span, the stars await. She faces directly west of Kugane Castle, but towards the Ruby Tide and Ulthar beyond. It is said her location was determined by a great geomancer who told the first Bugo placing it there would ensure the city's prosperity for generations to come. And it seems like it has. It might have. Okay, yeah, for some reason I thought it was going to be on top of this bridge that we were going to search, but no, it's right next to that guy. So this next one, I did see another quest marker around here somewhere. Not you. There's another person down there that I saw it. Yeah, an alluring lady. Are you... Because of his womanizing? Is that why? When I wish to walk with under the stars, I go with my promise to the Tasagari Bridge spanning yon pier. The melting of crimson into indigo is a sight you will not soon forget. That does sound fun. Or relaxing, at least. Okay, that gives us a little more insight on where to go. Oh. Are you who we talk to? Yeah, you are who we talk to next. Consorts? Most all those who work in shipping or in trade will keep a geomancer in retail to whom they call upon before making any significant business decision. They say that behind every wealthy man flows both wind and water. Ah, so geomancing is part of their trade, I almost said religion. No, trade, I can't think. Any respectable merchant knows that without the sage counsel of a geomancer, their business is like to fail, and said counsel does not come cheap. If it is ours to seek, we can provide you with a reading in 3 moons' time. That is, unless you paid the expedition fee. No, thank you. If it is the stars you seek, then you need only look up. But if it was a fool you seek, one who calls himself a master of wind and water when in fact he is nothing more than a cheat, liar, and a disgrace to our noble profession, then perhaps you might find the rat where all rats hide, near the piers. Oh. Survey. Ah! Oh, wait, the piers. The bridge? Oh. That bridge! Aha! There it is. Okay, so it was the Tasagari Bridge they were talking about before. Now, is he around here? Why did I see that thing, that little island in the distance, and think that was someone floating in the air? Looked like the silhouette of a man in a long cloak. I see someone has taken my spot. I might just have to slit his throat and toss his body to the side. No. I'm pulling your arm, Dexter. Or was it ear? You Westerners have such odd sayings. What brings you so far from home? Believe it or not, I was looking for you. A path fraught with disaster? Misfortune? Impending doom? Yes, well, the situation may not be as encouraging as my jovial demeanor suggests. It all began 7 decades ago when the Bakufu decided they were opening the port to foreign trade vessels. To accommodate the influx of ships, a section of ancient coastline forest was cleared. Part of the forest was cleared? However, doing so angered the entity who had guarded the wood for countless generations, a golden fox named Kinko. A great battle ensued, but claws and fangs were no match for cold steel. Kinko was slain, and the new port completed. The fox's spirit, however, remained, spoiling our milk, withering our crops, causing storms that dashed ship after ship against our rocky cliffs. In desperation, the Bakufu turned to the land's most powerful geomancer, my great-great-grandfather Kazan. Kazan used the power of the sea, the skies, and the land to soothe the spirit long enough that he could erect an invisible barrier that not only protected the city, but ensured it would prosper. At once, the fortunes of Kugane's citizenry returned. My great-grandfather was hailed as a hero, and geomancy as the savior of our nation. Within a matter of moons, the streets were lined with the stalls and tents of would-be seers, the people practically throwing coin at them for their advice and blessings. These pretenders, these charlatans, were not interested in the sacred rites passed down by my great-grandfather from his great-grandfather and his great-grandfather before him. They were not interested in maintaining the barrier that preserved Kugane's luster and drove back the powers that would see it fall. No, they were more interested in lining their pockets. And now the bonds that hold the barrier in place are about to break, and there's none left with the knowledge to amend them. The knowledge that died with the passing of my grandfather. And so I set out to convince the geomancers of Kugane that only united would we discover the means to save our fair city. That only united would we stave off the darkness and bring lasting prosperity to one and all. That only united would my great-grandfather's legacy live on. Alas, I failed. Branded as a deceiver by those very men and women who had grown fat on deceit. Unable to mend the bonds myself, nor rouse my peers to action, I stood on this very bridge and thought on an answer. Then I saw it in the setting sun. My answer lay to the west. So I packed my bags and headed to Eorzea in search of something, anything that might help me save Kugane. I believe that's something astrology. I believe that's something astrology, but before I could be... Oh, that's what I was saying. I believe that's something astrology, but before I could be certain, I was summoned home. This you already know. Since then, I've been coming here every night, hoping the stars might provide me with another revelation, but they remain silent. Dexter, the heavens speak through you. Tell me, what do they say? Ooh, we have options here. Use geomancy to mend the barrier, use astrology to restore the barrier, or solve your own problems. The geomancy answer would make sense, but we don't know we wouldn't know the original method by which they did it before, so we wouldn't be able to, would we? Astrology to restore the barrier? Maybe. He did say something about this. He had potentially finding answers to the west and thinking that's the answer, so maybe the answer was from the west, and that is astrology. So let's try seeing if astrology can restore it. That's brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of it. There was one thing that I learned while in Ishgard. It was that Western astrology is in many ways a complement to geomancy. Used together, they might just work. After all, you need only use your aspect of benefic and you can mend any injury. Is that not so? No, really, I'm genuinely asking. The lesson explaining the finer details of the star's power and how to harness it was conveniently scheduled for the day after I returned home. But you know it all. Tell me you can help repair the barrier. I might be able to. I did it! Great-grandfather, I found a way to make things right! Well then, we've no time to lose. My great-grandfather created this barrier by anchoring the energies of wind, water, and earth to 4 shrines located at the north, east, south, and west ends of the city. It's there the bonds must be repaired. We shall begin with the nearby westerly shrine on the short pier. Okay, we have our mission. Let's go around and cast spells on shrines. Alright, so the first one is literally right here. Yeah, it is literally right here. Except it's lower down, so we gotta go inside. Pardon? Oh, I can't go in there, never mind. I have to go around. How do I get down from here? Can I go this way? I can. Now I'm on the correct level, but I'm in the right spot. Oh! Why do we have an instance here? What are we going to be fighting? This is one of the shrines of which I spoke. It may not look like much, but if it were to be destroyed, the entire city would be overrun with large... excuse me? Large testicled raccoon dogs and flying rainbow cats. Or possibly just angry spirits. Why did they have to say it that way? My plan is simple. If I'm correct, aspected benefic will intertwine with the barrier's geometric energies, mending it as easily as it does flesh. We shall wait until nightfall to perform the rite, for the last thing we need is a drunken Ronin breaking our concentration. It's currently nighttime right now, we could do it now. So, aspected benefic specifically. Gotta remember that. Okay, westerly shrine. Quickly, check the shrine and tell me its condition. It flows with dark energy. Ooh! It's worse than I thought. The speed at which its bonds deteriorate increases with each passing day. At this rate, they will not survive through the next moon. So, aspected benefic. It'll work. The magics intertwine. like two halves of a whole. From the heart of the mountain to the eye of the storm, so do the waters flow until lasting bridges form. Test of your strength. All right, to the next shrine, we'll need to keep up, deepen records of gardens to the south here. Okay, off to the south. It's interesting how they're making this an instance. I wonder why they're doing it that way. Also, I don't know where I'm going. I should be following you, not going ahead. I'm still a little too fast. Oh, because I'm jogging now instead of sprinting. Oh. Ah! Why did I think I couldn't go through there? Oh, I see the next one. Southerly Shrine. Okay, check this one. I said check this one. Thank you. You know what to do. Attune with the shrine to determine the extent of the bond's damage. Oh, hello! Spirits! How dare you? Servants of the Fox are bending the first westerly. One must have alerted them to our presence. Once press this. Focus is required to complete this, so my heart will not rest easy until their spirits are sent back to the land. Let's keep going. Okay, good. Ah, I took a lot of damage. I didn't realize that. Let me heal up. There we go. Now, before there more are summoned. Got it. That wasn't so bad. Now step aside. I shall complete the ritual. The heart of the mountain. Eye of the storm. Waters flow. Bridges form. Yay! That's half. At this rate, the burial will be at full strength before sunrise. To Kugane Castle. I'm actually not going to sprint this time, so I know exactly where we're going. Oh, hello. It appears I spoke too soon. Kinko knows what we would do and is sending their things this way. Try not to stray too far from my side. If not for your safety, for mine. Do we need to fight all these things? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, I guess we just gotta take care of them all. Do that for all of these as well. Nope, can't see what I'm doing. And then take care of you. Also, I shouldn't be spearing, or shouldn't I? There we go. Alright, now I'll take care of these. Don't get too far away from me. Thank you. And now you. I see people up ahead. Are we not allowed to go that way? Take our these guys first and then go see. Oh yeah, we can't go that way. Okay, we gotta go up. Are there more spirits up here? Yes, there are more spirits up here. Take care of them one at a time. Oh, out of sight. There we go. You know what? There we go. Use that up. Even though I don't really need to. Oops, sorry. Don't run so quickly. Ah, there's the easterly one. I'm pretty sure I gotta wait for you to give your command first, right? Maybe? Nope, I guess I just do it myself. Oh, big one! Big friend! Ow! Woo! Heal up! Gonna need that! I meant to use the other one. Woo! Okay, good. Got him. Alright. Let's put the shrine behind us. I fear every moment we tarry, the stronger it becomes. Yep. There we go. Be my shrine. Oh, you must concentrate? Oh, okay. Make sure nothing's gonna come up on behind us. Good. Oh, I heard something pop up. There's but one shrine remaining, the northerly. Expect the most resistance there. Prepare yourself. Okay. Why do I keep targeting you? Stop it. And then you. Okay, and then from here, it looks like we cannot head that way, so we head this way. I did see there were enemies here. There they are. I see you. Come hither. There we go. And then... not that way, but this way. Hi! Pardon me. Okay, just go fight more of these guys. Woo! Dealt a lot of damage with that one. Okay, making good time so far, I think. I thought I heard something behind me, but I guess it was just Kyokoho's footsteps. There's the shrine, I see it. Should take care of these things first, so nothing tries to impede us until we get there. All right, we made it. Assess the shrine. Oh, hello! Woo! Oh, there's the fox. Away, foul denizen of the dark. It doesn't hurt, or try. It doesn't hurt to try, does it? Look out! I'm a trying. Arrow it up. Even though I didn't need to, I think I should have actually used the spire. Oh, nope, none of that. Did you get hurt? You did get hurt. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you hurt. There we go. We cannot breathe easily until your magics are cast and have completed the rites. Hurry! I hurried. Deep breath, Kyoko. You can do this. Do it, brother! From the heart of the mountain to the eye of the storm, so do the waters flow till lasting bridges form. Ah, we did it! We repaired my great-grandfather's barrier and thwarted the golden fox. Yay! So it was an actual threat. I'm glad to know that we were not bamboozled in some way. A fine display. Fine indeed. Though if it were I might have used gravity instead of malefic when the foul creature had... right, I'll just be staying that tongue of mine again. Yeah, it would have been better to use malefic anyway. Kyokoho, I was told that there were spirits in the streets. And you arrived just as they were vanquished. How fortunate. Yes, Master Marakumo. The bonds are mended and made whole with Western magics, and a little shoulder grease, or was it knuckle grease? Dexter? It's elbow grease. Western magics. Then this Aegean lord is none other. And wait until you see the reinforced bonds. The energies twist together like with ours, like sun and moon, like darkness and light. They're as one, Master. Then I was right to summon you home. Pardon my intrusion, traveler. I am Murakumo, second pupil of the great Kazan and instructor to young Kyokuho. But with Kugane safe, I can now return to Ishgard to complete my training as an astrologian. Huzzah! Absolutely not. While you have mended the weakened bonds for now, their ephemerality remains. Unless you expect your friend here to remain in Kugane for the remainder of his life, we'll need to find a more permanent solution. In other words, the bonds must be laid anew. But you know as well as I, the secret to laying those bonds died with my grandfather. Not a day goes by that I do not suffer the burden of my ineptitude. Had I shown promise in the art as your grandfather did, perhaps Kazan would have entrusted me with the knowledge as well. But he did not, and now they are both gone. We can lament that which we cannot change, or we can put aside our past failures and seek the path which leads us forward. My master's right. Perhaps there's something in my grandfather's tomes, or perhaps it may still find a way to win over the other geomancers on to our cause. There's always hope, is there not? Like I said before, hope is at the end of danger. If anything, you've given us time to search for an answer, and for that I'm grateful. The city would be as well if they knew you had saved them from an army of angry wraiths looking to deliver their souls and defecate their bodies straight to the darkest of hells. I don't think that was the correct term you were using. Maybe it was? You know, that makes sense, like eating us, I get it. In his haste to find a difficult answer, he looks past the simple one right before his eyes. It may take Hyokoho time to realize it, but you are the hope which we seek. In time, you'll come to see it as well. Do you know something I don't? Probably. Alright, Kuko, where'd you go? Oh, what are you doing all the way back in the market? Okay, back to the market then. I was actually looking at the minimap thinking I could actually use the ether right there, but I saw that the giant one was here, so I thought, you know what, it's not that far. Technically, it was that far. So we're heading off to the markets, yes. Interesting how he decides to set up near the markets of all places. Then again, I did speak to market peddlers who said something about using a lot of geomancers as well. Though it was but a single generation past, the people of Kugane have already forgotten that the prosperity they experience is not the result of some serpent-tongued swindlers, but of the humble efforts of true geomancers like Kyokoho's great-grandfather. Like your grandfather? So I guess this is farewell. Unless that is, you're staying. Am I staying? You're staying? He's staying! Master, he's staying! What changed your mind? No, don't tell me. Knowing that you'll be here with me and Master Murakumo is enough. I was beginning to worry what I would do the next time the city was invaded by Kinko's minions. The master can barely make his way out of the privy and each morning, let alone battle bloodlusting specters. Hey, don't knock him like that. Now that you mention it, this all reminds me of that reading Lady Lviva conducted the morning I arrived at the observatory. Something about friendly paths lined with dangerous fruit bushes winding their way to hope? Close enough. Could the stars truly have predicted all of this? If so, I'm impressed. I'll need to think more on the issue. Until then, might I suggest you continue the refinement of your art here in scenic Higashi? You'll find our beasts just as formidable as yours in the west, if not doubly so. Oh yeah, more than doubly so. Yeesh. Okay. So, I'm getting tired and it is actually just over 3 hours of recording time. So, that's... oh wow, yeah, it's really hurting my throat at this point. So that is going to be it for me for today. So, I think next time I will continue this with more of the class quests. I just don't know which ones that will be. But until next time, thank you all so much for joining me on this venture to finally get things done that I hoped I was due and that I wasn't sure if I would get to all of them in time, but I did. And I hope that you all have a good night.